This is former TNA World Champion Raven, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And don't cross the line. Or do cross the line. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, you're not supposed to. I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
TNA Wrestling. Cross the line.
And we're back with episode 8 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Bob Colling Jr. With me, as always, is Dallas fucking Gridley. I am amped. I have not had my Red Bull yet, but it is in my hand. I am exhausted, but I am not too tired to watch some NWA-TNA for the 8th consecutive week. Last time around, kind of not a great one. Anytime we have to deal with Jeff Jarrett and Scott Hall over and over again. But Dallas, how are we feeling entering week 8?
Well, first off, Bob, that was quite the intro. And if that's any indication to how this episode is going to go, I think it should be really interesting.
Well, yeah, I was kind of inspired by Shane Douglas with the cut the fucking music. It's Dallas fucking Gridley.
I like that, and I definitely appreciate the Shane Douglas influence. There's some things I'm looking forward to on the show, and there's some things I'm not looking forward to. But I don't know. I get excited to watch it just because it's stuff I haven't seen a lot of or much of at all. So I think in general, like, I'm excited to watch it. Doesn't mean it's going to be good, but we'll see.
Yeah, oftentimes I've been excited to watch really bad wrestling just because it's fun and funny.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? A lot of these shows that we've been watching, there is at least there is some good stuff. It's not like we're watching 2 hours of just absolute garbage. So at least usually there's at least a match or two that's like, okay, that match was pretty damn good. And that's kind of keeping me hooked in. I think that's probably what happened with at least some of their fans back in the day. They had a couple good matches and it kept them coming. And then Puppet pulls out a gun and then they're like, why am I watching this?
Yeah, or he's jerking off in a trash can.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's been several shows probably where like the first, well, maybe not necessarily the first 45, but you know, there's usually like a 40 to 50 minute time frame where it's actually pretty good, and then it goes off the rails. So, you know, if TNA had like an hour program on TV, I'm sure it would be consistently intriguing at the very least.
You'd hope so.
Yeah. So I'm excited to get into this because Dallas, before we get too far into it, I want to point out right now that the 8th weekly pay-per-view was, in fact, the first one that I purchased.
Oh, I was going to guess that when you were hyping it up a couple weeks ago. I was wondering if this was going to be, so...
Yeah, this is it.
Now, I guess we don't have to talk about it right at the opening, but I'm curious of what made you want to order this one. So we can kind of trickle that in, or if you want to talk about it right now, we can throw that right here.
Yeah, I guess we could, before we get into the notes. So, as I've mentioned countless times... I kind of kept up with it through WrestleView.com. That was my go-to source for news and whatever else was kind of going on. So, this is going to sound really strange. Okay. But, so August 2002, obviously, as this took place on August 7th. I guess I was really, really intrigued and curious as to why K-Quick, as I knew him, was getting a NWA World Championship match against Ken Shamrock. That match, because really I had no idea of the context or, you know, really kind of what was going on. I was really curious as to how a Shamrock K-Quick match could possibly go. And I think going into it, I was anticipating that Shamrock would probably just, you know, destroy K-Quick in like a minute and a half. So I was really confused by that. And then also there's the X Division Championship match, right, that we were aware of?
Yeah, so triple threat.
Yeah, so at that point in 2002, I was aware of Jerry Lynn, obviously, from ECW, and I really enjoyed Jerry Lynn from what I had seen through tape trading. And then through really, I guess, the magazines like PWI, I knew about Low Ki and AJ Styles and whatnot. So I kind of, I guess, anticipated that being potentially a really good match. So those were the two main draws of the show. Lured me in, but really the Killings and Shamrock match wasn't for what they were doing, at the time. It was more like, why the hell is K-Quick in the main event of TNA or whatever? So that's what led me into watching this one.
That's super interesting. I mean, I wasn't really too far into wrestling, I don't think, in 2002. If I was, it was very little knowledge. I was also in like elementary school, so like elementary, middle school time, and so what I knew about it, I didn't know who K-Quick was. So the fact that like that's kind of what drew you in is super interesting to me.
Well, in hindsight, it's interesting to me as well, because K-Quick, realistically, for WWF, I want to say, like, legitimately was only on television for like 2 or 3 months. In terms of like Raw and SmackDown, he might have been on like Jacked and Metal and Heat a little longer, but
still, yeah.
I think he made his debut in like November of 2000, and by the time the invasion happened in the summer of 2001, well, he was not regularly on television at all.
Mm-hmm.
So my exposure to him was mostly just, job matches on Heat or something like that. I know he was on I think he was on Survivor Series in Armageddon that year, and I remember having the Armageddon tape, so I would have known him through that too. But
yeah,
not a lot of exposure to him. Obviously, I've been a Shamrock mark forever. I used to punch myself in the face to scare kids away from getting in fights with me. So
Jesus.
Yeah, that was a drawing part for me as well. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's good. I mean, yeah. I'm curious to see. I mean, obviously, you've probably seen the show since then. I do know some things out of the show as well, but I'm curious to see what you remember as we're watching and being like.
Yeah, so I've obviously reviewed this like 10 or 12 years ago for WrestlingRecaps.com, but I don't I don't regularly go back and watch them, and so yeah, I haven't seen this in probably better part of 10 years.
Yeah, cool. So. Well, before we get into notes, Bob, I do want to just say, I've texted you off air, and this past week, so not this episode that we're posting today, but our last episode broke a download record for us, and I think that's super awesome. Yeah. And it broke it by a lot. So I want to thank all of our listeners who are keeping sharing, following us on Twitter, on Facebook, and yeah, I just think it's been really great. I think that it's, we're within this TNA Impact Wrestling community on Twitter, and everyone's been really awesome. And it's been, I mean, obviously I don't know these people, but like there's some people we've been interacting with more than others. And I think that it's just super cool. I mean, our podcast has been listened to in like 10 different countries, which is like crazy to me. And we're 8 shows in.
I was going to say, we've only been like a month and a half into this so far.
Yeah.
So
and cool. On that note, too, about Twitter, we go right into some follow-up. So I wanted to get some follow-up in here from last show, and also what's kind of happened on Twitter since last show. So a little bit behind the scenes here. We had to record last episode actually 2 weeks ago due to conflict with IcoPod. So I kind of grabbed some of the more prominent stuff on Twitter that I wanted to bring up, just some funny things. So we posted about Francine being taken out on a stretcher from one of the shows, and I write like, "Oh, is this going to be the end of her NWA-TNA career?" And she writes back, "Yes, it will," with crying emoji, like laughing, crying faces. And so I thought that was hilarious, as if she's joking, like, "Yeah, it's like that's it." And it's like,
in case anybody's wondering why, it's because she suffered a DDT from the Blue Meanie.
Yeah.
Who I don't believe appears ever again, nor does Jasmine St. Clair. I'm pretty sure they don't.
I'm pretty sure you are correct. Now, also, actually, I actually almost forgot about this. But someone asked her, after she replied to this post, someone goes, "What were the differences for you between working at ECW and TNA?" And she said, "I was with ECW for 7 years. I was with TNA for 4 shows." And So they go, well, was that your choice? Was TNA bad, or what was the original plan? And she just says, they offered me a 4-shot deal. So it was kind of just, that's what they were like, wanted to use her for. Just right in the beginning. And that's it.
That blows my mind. Because, again, they chose her for 4 shows over a guy like Shane Douglas, who I would imagine they would have used more often. Now, they could have done more with Francine. They probably could have matched her up with somebody and done like a knockoff version with Shane Douglas or whatever. But
I agree with that. Continuing on, Crowbar, or as we know him in TNA land as Tempest in the Disciples of New Church, continues his parade of saying how badass the group is. He said he wasn't there for long, but it's definitely a good time. Tell me this stable didn't look badass. And it does. And yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. He's super into the idea of trying to get the New Church back, which I'm all for it. If they did a reunion show and we got Slash and Tempest with Father James Mitchell, I'm watching. I'm going to tune into that.
Yeah, well, like they've said countless times that they were going to do a TNA show during WrestleMania weekend this year, and there was even, I guess, talk of having a side like TNA show or something.
Yeah, there is, which is it's kind of mind blowing to me.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre, but why not? Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. And one other cool thing that happened. So we tagged James Storm and Chris Harris in a post about their victory over the Hot Shots. And James Storm replies and says, whatever happened to this great ref? And then tagged Scott Armstrong, which I don't know. I never really thought to tag referees in posts. Like, I don't know. I guess I never thought about that. But Scott Armstrong he replied to James Storm, but he quote tweeted our tweet, which has blown up to, on his page, 306 likes, which is like crazy. How many people follow referees? I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Well, he is a former wrestler. So.
Well, no, you're right. But see, I only know him really as a referee.
Sure.
But so he writes, I was a ref in WCW, TNA, and WWE. Trivia question, maybe? And that was after a wrestling career. Then after reffing 6 years as a WWE producer, they say if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. I've definitely been blessed. And he tagged WWE for some reason right at the end. But regardless, really cool. And just the interactions have been really great. That's not even naming all the different retweets from Chase Stevens and Cassidy Riley and Goldilocks, one of our favorites, which we will talk more about her later on in the show. Hint, if you haven't seen, we have a bonus episode coming with Goldilocks.
Right.
But yeah, so that's I just wanted to bring up some of those fun Twitter things. Because, I think we're having a really great time over there. So, Bob, last week, the show, it was okay. Wasn't bad, wasn't good. We both kind of agreed, kind of in the middle. You were a little bit more toward down. Totally understandable. I can't argue. I just can't. So what do you think the readers of the Observer said? Do you think they got a thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle?
I'm going to say they went with a thumbs in the middle.
So they actually said it was a thumbs up.
What the? There's no way.
Yeah, man.
These people are blowing my mind. I don't understand.
Every week it's different, It's really crazy. So 53 people, or 42.4%, said it was thumbs up. We have 43 votes for thumbs down at 34.4%. And 29 voted thumbs in the middle, 11.6%.
Wow.
And now, out of all the matches that we saw last week, and we saw quite the mix, what do you think was the best match? Do you need me to run down the card again?
No, I have the card in front of me. This week
Okay.
I'm actually prepared. I'm going to say... Wait, this is for the best match?
Best match.
Best match I'm going to say was... only because I think it had a finish, because the other one was a DQ, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm going to say AJ and Skipper.
It was actually the other X Division match that you were thinking of. Low Ki versus Jerry Lynn with 102 votes. And there was no second or anything like that.
Wow, all right. So clean swept it.
Yeah, so I would have voted one of the two also.
No, I would have as well.
Easily.
But I would have thought... I tend to go with the one that has, like a decisive winner. So I think Low Ki and Lynn... Yeah, it was a disqualification.
Yeah, Styles kicked Lynn.
Right.
Which apparently is like this mind-blowing heel turn that everyone didn't see coming, but come on.
Are you serious?
Well, okay, so yeah, I guess skipping ahead a little, people are like, why'd they turn AJ Styles heel? That's weird, because they expected Jerry Lynn to turn heel. And then for the listeners who also listen to What Happens When, they also just covered that show, and they said that Conrad is like, oh, yep, Styles is a full-blown heel here. Mind you, he has no context. They were not watching. They didn't watch the lead up or anything, but.
I've interpreted AJ as the heel the entire time.
I would say for the most part. I mean, I think the original attack backstage kind of puts Lynn in that position because he attacked Styles. But I mean, Styles is clearly, as they say, the glory hog. And
right. That's why I'm kind of taking it as he's the heel and Jerry Lynn's the babyface that's had enough.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good reaction to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't even know if I need to ask you, but I'm gonna. What do you think was the worst match last week?
Well, I mean, if you want to call it that, I'm gonna say it was Bruce against Taylor Vaughn for Miss TNA.
It absolutely was, with 54 votes, and in second was Malice versus Apollo with 13 votes. Which I don't know if I hated it that bad, but I mean, I
would have thought maybe Slash and Siaki would be on there.
Ooh, that one was that one I didn't really enjoy. I feel like
that was kind of bland. Like, but Apollo and Malice was I felt like fairly average, which would be pretty good for them.
Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of surprised about that too, but I mean, Bruce and Taylor Vaughn, even as I was preparing social throughout the week, it was just like, oh god, it's like, okay. He was selling the shit out of her body slam and suplex, which was hilarious. But
yeah.
Okay, so before we get into some new things, let's go. I just want to go over a couple like fun notes from the last show from the Observer, as we generally do. I like to see what their reaction to the show was. I think it's interesting to hear Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer's reactions to a lot of things.
Right.
So Meltzer, he's got like a whole. Actually, I really liked how he laid it out this week, and I don't think he's done it this way in previous weeks in the Observer. It's just good and bad points from the 731 show, and I was like, oh, okay, I like that. It's not just like so. Alvarez, for the people who aren't looking, he pretty much reviews the show. He watches and he reviews. Mm-hmm. Meltzer has cut back from that. He posts the results, and now this week we're seeing this is good and bad of what happened during that show. So I really like this. I think it's going to be helpful. In fact, I think I'm going to really cut out, at least this week, what Alvarez said. Maybe a couple things I'll bring up, but because he had some good, interesting points. But so Meltzer says, the good is that they learned from their mistakes for the most part. So they had screens in the building, but they did less backstage stuff, and production was much improved. As we said, the lighting was better. Everything looked better from the previous week. The big plus on the show is that they did the best job of any show of building up the following week. So we're finally starting to get some like story progress and stuff like that. He says that they had 3 matches to set up for next week. They did angles and promos for all of them, and most importantly, they had a hard sell before the main event with Don West to tie everything together. Which I don't know if I highlighted a lot of the notes about Don West. Remember his little pitch that he did right before the main event, and he was standing up and yelling.
Yeah, which I think is a good way to utilize him, though.
Yeah, they actually really liked it. Like,
yeah, I would do that. Why not?
Well, that's his job. That's what he sells. It was his job.
Yeah.
So then the bad news is they either have to get out of the fairgrounds, which isn't going to happen, or find a way to paper that place with some enthusiastic fans. The crowd was 550 with little in the way of comps, which looked small on TV, but would have been okay if they weren't dead, except for the last few minutes of Lynn and Low Ki and all of Jarrett and Hall. So, pointing out, they were, but can we just remember that Puppet pulled out a gun? I mean, I think that kind of killed a lot of it.
Yeah. I mean, you could, when that happened, you could immediately tell the crowd was just like stunned. And not in a good way.
No. And you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah. Which is really probably the worst thing that you could do.
And I guess just skipping ahead quick too, since we're on the thing, they mentioned that the whole idea of making this a shock moment was an embarrassment since nobody cared. But I mean, I mean, it sucked the air out of the room. It was insane. So he also mentions when they ran the auditorium, they comped like crazy, but now that it's established they can't sell out the fairgrounds, they need to do that again. So pretty much saying, hey, we tried not to comp it, but we can't do that, so we're kind of going to need to do that again.
Wow.
Many in the promotion have noted it's entirely different clientele since they moved buildings, and there's been frustration that this new clientele is largely non-responsive. It made all the difference in the world when everyone, including Jarrett Early and Steamboat, were not getting any reactions. So it's a good point, but we'll see what happens.
I would have thought them going to the fairgrounds would make for a more energetic and like diehard fan base.
You would think so, and I'm actually surprised. Like, are louder fans gonna just want the free tickets? I feel like if you're a diehard fan, you're gonna pay. Like,
right. I feel like the freebies would be for a casual fan, or maybe somebody that doesn't even know what it is.
Exactly. So that is surprising to me. So as we kind of heard last week, like Ricky Steamboat was kind of teasing it. K-Crush or The Truth is now officially Ron the Truth Killings, which I'm sure we'll see on the show. But remember, Steamboat kind of was like The Truth or Ron or whatever you call yourself. So they were still like kind of beating around the idea, but it seems that it's officially his name now. He's gone through 3 name changes in 8 weeks. Pretty interesting, but here we are.
I would say that's better than K-Crush.
I agree with that. I think it was only K-Crush to kind of play off the K-Quick name that he had in WWE.
I think, I don't know if I'm right about this. I think it was K-Crush before he went to WWF. So,
that makes sense too then.
I might be wrong on that, but I think he was.
There's a note here on Alvarez's side. Actually, you pointed this out, Bob. Is that Skipper has turned his physique around in 3 weeks, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. And you mentioned like he looked a lot bigger,
thicker, yeah.
And yeah, so I guess so. I mean, he did, but it's interesting that they even pointed that out as well.
Well, you know what? Steroids is a hell of a thing.
Hey, whatever's in the water, I guess.
HGH or whatever, yeah.
Whatever they do. So also about that whole like Puppet segment too, it's funny because Alvarez says Jarrett, who probably realized that Puppet was far closer to being Stone Cold than he'd ever be, beat the shit out of him until Steamboat and everyone came out. I thought that was funny because so Puppet is the Stone Cold of TNA.
Right.
So a couple notes on Sonny Siaki's interview. I don't know if I got this. Maybe I'm really wrong. I mean, we've heard the comparisons to The Rock. We've talked about it. I've seen it in notes. But they're basically saying his interview was he was doing his best Rock impersonation because he was talking in the third person and all that stuff. I don't know if I got that vibe right then. Maybe I just wasn't in that mindset. But it's brought up here in that same kind of context, which I get. I mean, I feel like he's got the charisma. He can play off of that a little bit, but I don't know. They both noted it. So
I think he certainly has the look. And when he was being like, Sonny Siaki this, Sonny Siaki that, I kind of got that vibe that they were going for a Rock thing. But maybe for a lot of people, and maybe for yourself as well, it might be an instance where like you don't realize it until someone like points it out to you.
Yeah, and I get it. Like I definitely understand it. But when we were watching it, I wasn't getting that vibe.
Well, it's like when he was on commentary, or like he was in the match and then he went on commentary as well. So I think they're definitely kind of, trending that way.
No,
to try to make them kind of like that.
No, I think that makes sense. But I mean, just saying the name Sonny Siaki, like I'm for it. I'm ready for it.
I like Sonny Siaki.
I'm a fan. I really like him. Also with that interview, Alvarez says, why does everyone have to bury poor Goldilocks during this interview? She is, however, She is, however, so great in her role because she basically no-sells their shit and reveals them to be the goofs that they really are. In some cases, it would be bad for an announcer to do this, but in cases of someone like Sonny Siaki, it's beautiful. So I thought that was a really great compliment for Goldilocks there. Also, continuing on the, hey, we're going to rip off WWF ideas, they mentioned Paulina Thomas's from Tough Enough, her debut choking out Goldilocks, then Meltzer says that Goldilocks, who's really talented with her facials and verbals and probably should be high on the list of people that WWE should look at if this thing ends, is almost like a female Gene Okerlund, he says. So I don't know,
That's a huge amount of praise right there.
that's a big compliment, and I was like, that's really great. But so as we know, Paulina came out, choked her, and that's after Goldie had given Disco the low blow. Paulina had her hair done exactly how Chyna did when she debuted, apparently, when she choked out Terry Runnels in '97, and so they were doing the same exact angle, and you could get that vibe that's like the Chyna. Sure. Although comparing to Chyna and Triple H to Disco Inferno and Paulina is hilarious.
Yeah, that's what we would call a reach.
Oh yeah,
that's a tough one,
especially with his awful hair. But anyway,
yeah, boy, yeah, that's really bad.
Also, a note that I think we can finally kind of talk about openly is Alvarez says, "What happened to Alicia, the prostitute?" Well, fun fact,
right?
Nothing, because I can't even find it because it was so long ago on our Twitter now. But even Ed Ferrara was like, "I didn't even know where that was going," and he was involved in the angle.
Right.
He like said that to us on Twitter once, and it was just like, "Wow, that's a really interesting. Good thing anyone knew what was happening."
Yeah, I don't see that. That just feels like, they're just doing something to be, shock value and not having any idea of how to continue it or follow up on it.
Yeah, and I think we even joked about that angle when it was happening of like, where is this going? Probably nowhere. And it seems that was the first instance.
Yeah.
One of the first instances. That and like the attacking tag teams backstage. Whatever happened to both NWA president and vice president being tied up backstage.
Right.
We got teased.
Wait a minute. Right. So is that... Wait, what? Yeah, what was that? Because you had... So the Hot Shots had attacked Storm and Harris, which hilariously was just like mentioned in passing.
In commentary.
Yeah. There is like, oh, these are the guys that did it. And then... Right. And then these guys are tied up, which I kind of thought was a tie-in between with the attack on them, and then also Miller and Barons, but
I thought that at first too, and then I was like, after that one interview where there was like 4 segments at once, I almost wanted to be like, oh, okay, it's the new church, they want to get their way, but then they never followed up on it, so we don't know. And in fact, Bill Barons was at the show fine the week after,
right?
And it was like, okay, that's it. Whereas I can't think of his name right now. Help me here. The president,
Jim Miller.
Jim Miller. I almost called him Will again. Jim Miller, we haven't seen actually since that, I don't think.
No, I don't think we have.
And I haven't read anything. I don't know what's going on with him. But
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we never see him again. He probably stepped down or got fired within the last 3 weeks or whatever it was.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he'll pop up in the Observer Notes at some point, and we'll be like, oh shit, there he is. Also, so the dark matches that we had last week between Jimmy Rave, Shark Boy, BJ Whitmer, and Matt Striker with a Y, right, who all had like their dark match tryouts. Apparently, both matches were said to be good, and Rave, Shark, and Striker will likely appear in upcoming X Division matches. So
everybody but BJ Whitmer.
Apparently, so that's a cool note, though. Yeah, we had some pretty big praise there. And as I'm finishing up pretty much last week's stuff and kind of merging into new notes here, but it's also said that Low Ki is still hurting from his ROH match that you mentioned last week, that hour-long match. Was it a 4-way Iron Man match or something crazy?
Yeah, for a 4-way 60-minute Iron Man match for the first ever ROH Heavyweight Championship. Yeah.
Yep.
Which he won, of course.
Which is awesome. But so Meltzer says he lost 10 pounds during the match in working the 60 minutes. It what? Is, I don't know how true that is, but that's what he says.
It would have to be like 300 degrees in there. I know they're at the Murphy Rec Center or whatever.
Maybe it was.
Get the hell out of here.
But
10 pounds in an hour?
He probably exaggerated. It's wrestling. You know how that goes.
Oh my! Listen, if that was true, I would find a way to get to the Murphy Rec Center right now.
And start working out.
And just start working out, and I would lose 10 pounds in an hour. That's insane.
Yeah. Well, so on that note about that match, so he's still hurting from it. It is legit that he had heat for ending his last 2 matches early and was talked to about it before the show. So his match, I'm assuming with Lynn, and then the week before with Amazing Red, he ended early in the ring, and he got heat for doing it. So apparently it's kind of on him.
Wait a minute. So he ended the matches early.
Yeah, so he must have called,
So he
go
went
home.
early.
Yep.
For TNA, and they gave him heat for it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting note. Also, with last week, it says that Jarrett toned down a lot of Russo's planned ideas for the show. Not sure how the gun thing got through, but probably because it was Jeff's angle. The Mitch angle, Mitchell, excuse me. You know how they had the blood in the little arc of the new church, and they opened it and they kind of rubbed it on his face.
Yeah.
So that angle started with it being a knife to bloody people with, and then it was going to be a silver chalice gimmick, and then it ended up being finger painting the blood. So they were gonna cut people with a knife on the pay-per-view.
The same pay-per-view where a little person had a gun.
Yeah.
So then they were gonna start just stabbing people like they're a butcher.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty interesting. On to some newer stuff here. It says while Terry. Yeah, I know.
That just I think is absolutely hilarious.
I don't know how.
Like, dude, just slice his forehead. What could go wrong?
Yeah, and it's just like so outrageous though. It's just like, okay, so that was an idea, and we move on because it's like we're gonna keep hearing shit like this. It's just gonna. Okay, you got a guy pulling a gun. You want to cut someone's head with a knife, and what else are you gonna do? I mean, it's just like those are two pretty aggressive things to do, but at the same time, they didn't get rid of that shit because they're on pay-per-view, or get away with it because they're on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while Terry Taylor and Larry Zbyszko's names were mentioned in some fashion, there has been no direct negotiations to bring either in at this point. So it was rumored a while back that both were going to be coming in, and that were talked about, but there's no negotiation. Nothing happening yet with those two.
And this is for what, like a backstage thing?
I think originally, yeah. I think they were backstage roles.
I would imagine Terry Taylor will get in there before Zbyszko, just because Terry Taylor ends up everywhere.
Oh, yeah. You'll like this news, Bob. Carino will be back after the 0-1 tour in Japan.
When does that end?
They don't say.
Oh, God damn it.
But apparently they did have an idea to use him on the 7/24 show, but because of his flight to Japan, and then it stops, so I'm assuming he couldn't make it. But yeah, so I thought that was cool. I did not expect that to happen.
Yeah, man. I'm all about Carino. I'm a huge Carino fan. I always have.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much, we're kind of dipping into some new stuff there. We're going to the last week's stuff. Now hold on. Strap yourself in. We got new news on the lawsuit. So remember,
this is about the buy rates thing?
Yeah. So Jay Hassman and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we got some new stuff. So bear with me. I'm going to read through this. Some very interesting notes, and I'm excited that we're kind of seeing where this is going to go, because I'm really curious. After we heard it last week, I didn't think we were going to hear about it again.
Right.
But here we are. So TNA defendant Sable, I don't know how to say his last name, makes statement. So Len Sable, whatever, the assistant to Jay Hassman, who was among those names in the TNA lawsuit last week, gave his side of the story in a statement issued to multi-channel news and 3 major websites, including WrestlingObserver.com. In the statement, Len said that he had been hearing and reading about the lawsuit for almost 2 weeks, yet had still not received a complaint or any specific allegations from JSE, or Jarrett's company. I can assure you, he wrote, that it's all nonsense and an intentional effort to divert attention from JSE/TNA's impending implosion, and the fact that Jeff Jarrett complained to me on July 19th, JSE is running on credit, end quote. According to him, when negotiating a contract with In Demand, he requested assurances from the Jarretts that they had the financial means to survive. What I received was their personal assurances that they had $1 million in cash set aside for the first 2 shows, and a $5 million line of credit in place for the next 6 to 8 months until the pay-per-view revenue started to flow. He said the Jarretts and Bob Ryder met with him and 4 in-demand representatives in March, and in that meeting confirmed their $1 million / $5 million in credit funding to In-Demand. What followed between that March meeting and the June 19th premiere of TNA, Total Nonstop Action, could, as the saying goes, fill a book. He continues, especially when the Jarretts proved unable or unwilling to fund two small letters of credit as they called in the in-demand agreement. Instead, they hastily sought outside investors, to whom I'm certain Jerry Jarrett used his mantra of, quote, 150,000 buys, despite all effort by myself and in-demand to keep him focused on the realistic 25,000 buy minimum, 5,000 or 50,000 by target from which to build upon. These two letters of credit were funded by the founder of Health South, who also was listed as an official sponsor of the June 19th premiere. I understand that an additional 1.2 or 1.6 million in buy-in equity was negotiated, but stalled when Health South discovered the corporation's formation and filing as personally prepared and filed by Jerry Jarrett. They were not accepted from a businessman or investor's perspective. So the Jarretts quickly recast their corporation, which is only entity contracted with In-Demand, by the way, into a limited liability partnership, and inadvertently prevented the possibility or possible conclusion of any investment until after their first event numbers started arriving. Numbers that clearly showed any investor that the mantra of 150,000 buys was but one man's misguided wish and driving away any serious investors. Breathe in. We got a little bit more here. This is a lot. This is a lot of crazy stuff here. So Sable went back to talk about how the crews were not being told to drive in for the event and then drive home after because, quote, JSE can't pay for their hotel bills. How JSE was refusing to pay the $1,700 inexpensive that he racked up for the premiere show because they allegedly told him they, quote, don't want to pay them, end quote. How JSE was refusing to pay the ad marketing agency that prepared all the marketing kits for In-Demand cable system and satellite affiliates, and how he believed JSE and Ryder were preparing the lawsuit to transfer blame for the fact that they wouldn't be able to fulfill their one-year contract with In-Demand, which should they breach will cost them a hefty sum. Quote, it's just too bad they didn't have the $5 million they represented and also failed to deliver the event on a wholesome quality basis. Are in self-destruction mode, have been and are in breach of their in-demand agreements in numerous instances, and trying to deflect all attention away from their failures and impending door closing to whomever they can manage to weave into their twisted web. Sable added that he'd have more to say once he got a copy of the suit. Whoa.
You're going to have to dumb that down for me.
It's a lot. Basically, what I got out of this is they're saying the Jarretts lied about money is kind of what I'm getting.
Yeah.
They're saying they had a lot of money and, they filed their corporation. So they had like a company, which I think seemed sketchy at the time, so that it wasn't on them. It was on the quote company. They're saying that they're going to close and breach this contract with In-Demand. They're not going to be able to fulfill their year stuff. They're going to run out of money. It's a lot. It's really, really getting intense, it seems like, and I'm really interested to see where this goes. Yeah. So there's that. I wanted to trim that down before I read it, but man, I read it all.
That's a lot of. I hope that they continue to follow up on it because I'm intrigued to see lawsuits can tend to be pretty expensive whether you win or lose. Yeah.
Yeah. So that I'm curious because I really don't know where it goes. I mean, it really could go either way.
Yeah, well, before we even did this podcast, I never even heard of that. I didn't even know they were sued or they sued someone else about the numbers. So.
Okay. Well, into some non-lawsuit news. In-Demand will be adding same-day replays for West Coast viewers beginning in September. Also, out of respect for last year's tragedy, obviously it was 2001, there won't be a show on Wednesday, September 11th. So they will be. I don't know if they're going to be doing they probably won't do anything.
I think would
clip show maybe.
Yeah, I think it's like a best of or something like that.
Yeah. So for our listeners, me and Bob will figure something out. We don't know what we're going to do on that show, but we are not going to watch a clip show. So
yeah.
Who knows? We will talk off air and get back to you. Maybe we can put up a poll. We'll see.
Yeah.
Also, providing the promotion survives this long, TVN will begin airing the shows beginning October 2nd. Viewers' Choice Canada has agreed to air the August 21st and 28th shows, but hasn't confirmed anything else after that. So we're getting some more eyes potentially on the product. Some notes from the Rash Report, your favorite report of the of the week. That does not sound good because it's Rash, but whatever.
Right, it's okay.
It'll
go away with some cream. Don't worry.
Yeah. He's probably hoping so. He said the look of the program had been improved this past Monday, and they were still making changes. So we're going to expect to see more changes, maybe even this week. Paulina from Tough Enough has been signed to a deal, so she's officially signed, not just a one-off. He's announced that the Flying Elvises will be facing the Spanish announce team, which is Joel and Jose Maxino and the Amazing Red this week. So we have a confirmed match. He said that there's an AJ Styles shirt that was selling well to the folks in Nashville. So that shirt he was probably wearing, selling real great. Just he threw that right in there. He put over Don West's tirade on the show Wednesday and claimed that Don had sold nearly $1 billion in merchandise during his career. And then he says, normally I would make a fun comment like that, but after watching Don go Haas on Wednesday, I actually believe this.
I think that is accurate, though. I'm pretty sure, like off of the Home Shopping Network or at QVC, like he's done really well with that. So.
No, I think that's really cool. Yes.
That's why it's smart for them to, I feel like, to do that. You know, especially if they, when they eventually get to, broadcast television, for him to do that. I would do that. I'd be like, Don, it's a week before the pay-per-view. I'll give you 6 minutes to just sell it hardcore because he has that passion for it. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, you're gonna love this. The Dupps are gonna be on Jive Talking this week.
Oh fuck!
That took forward too, and he writes all in caps. No, which is
Borash did.
Well, whoever's reporting it.
Oh, okay.
So I think this is, who am I reading here? Alvarez. So that doesn't.
Okay, so Alvarez is saying no.
Yeah.
Not Borash. Now that would be funny if Borash was trashing.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be pretty fun.
Also, some announcements and stuff we already knew for the show. We have Shamrock versus Cake Crusher, obviously Round the Truth Killings. Apollo versus Jeff Jarrett. AJ Styles versus Low Ki.
Did we know that? Was that on the show?
Nope, we did not know about that one, but it has been announced.
That's 3 big matches right there, then.
Yep. Styles, Low Ki, and Lynn in the 3-way. Yeah. Steamboat will be back. I don't think. Oh, nope, it doesn't say it here, but we do know there's going to be a blood match. Or the first blood match, whatever. I think they called it a blood match between, was it Don Harris, I think, and
I think it's Don
Malice. Also, BJ Whitmer from HWA, Matt Stryker from HWA, Jimmy Rave, and Shark Boy, who apparently, I'm not even going to read that note. In press management, I already said that. I thought they said they had a match. Sorry. So they impressed them. We already knew that, though. Scoot Andrews gets a tryout this week. I don't know if that's a typo or if his name's actually Scoot.
No, his name is Scoot, and now that you mentioned it, so Scoot Andrews is a real wrestler. Or is his real name, and he was I believe he wrestled a lot in Florida.
Okay.
And he had some matches with like Mike Sullivan and Billy Fives. Scoot Andrews is another guy that I learned about in Pro Wrestling Illustrated, PWI 500, and I remember, funny story, one time I was watching WWF Jacked in like 2001 or 2000. It was like 1 a.m, and I can't remember, who the opponent was, but let's say Crash Holly came out or something, and they're like, and his opponent, Scoot Andrews, and I was like, holy crap, I can actually see this guy wrestle and not just read about it in the magazine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I also thought for the long time that they meant like Scott, but no, it was Scoot Andrews.
Well, the funny thing is I thought it was a typo just because in the Observer, there's tons of typos all the time.
Oh, sure.
And so I was like, it's got to be Scott. It's Scott. Well, you'll like this, Bob. The company's talking with Shane Douglas.
Let's do it.
There you go.
He should have been there from the beginning.
Yeah, so he originally did tell them he wouldn't work for any promotion that booked Francine, but appears that she's done, which we knew. So that's exciting.
Yeah, what is it? I wonder what that is all about.
I know. Can we get in touch with Francine? I don't want to just tweet her. I want to talk. I want to know what's up.
We gotta find out what's going on. Because I feel like they've worked together since then.
I could be wrong, but I thought so too. But
I don't know.
me either.
It's really weird.
A couple more things here. There's been a lot of discussion about the announcing situation. Don West's position doing the play-by-play has been tenuous for weeks. There has been ex-WCW names banded about as well, such as Mark Madden. However, Jerry Jarrett was opposed to Madden whenever the name came up because he didn't like his look. Yeah.
Well, what's his look? He's an overweight guy that wears Hawaiian shirts. Is that the problem?
Well, that's what I was wondering. I don't know. I mean, I think you and me have talked about, I mean, obviously when I was watching WCW, I text you all the time. I didn't hate Mark Madden, but like he was just putting himself over too much. But like,
well, yeah.
If he didn't do that, like maybe, I don't know, he'd probably be fine. Why not? To be honest, like, Ed Ferrara isn't doing it for me on commentary too much. Like,
no, I agree with that. And I think that, I mean, Don hasn't been bad.
No.
You know, and I think maybe during the time as like a kid watching it, like I thought he sucked, but really in hindsight, he's really not that bad.
No, I don't think he is either. Also, it says while they're talking about the cutbacks as temporary, if they are maintaining buys on a low budget level show from the previous level, it's doubtful the switchback would be worth it. So apparently the cutbacks they weren't gonna keep going with, but they might kind of have to. No, interesting note.
I would, man. If you don't have to spend a shit ton of money, don't spend a shit ton of money.
Can we just point out once again how much pyro they had? Like they didn't need that.
No, they did not.
No. And the company still has no hard data on any buy rate numbers from the past few weeks, other than some DirecTV numbers for early shows, which are now higher than the first estimates. So this is going to be a continuing trend here. Okay, so a couple more interesting things here, and then I'm all set. So Ron Killings did a radio interview where he put over Russo for giving him the truth gimmick. So that's a Russo thing. So
okay,
got to hand it to him there. He also said he'd never go back to WWE, which he writes, write that down, folks. So as we know,
he's there.
He's there, and he's doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And we don't have to get too. I'm not going to read this word from word here, but he's basically saying like he really didn't like the way he was let go. He was mad about it. Johnny Ace gave him a phone call, no explanation. He tried to call Vince, Jim Ross, Shane, Stephanie. No one answered him. So he just got let go. I was like, see ya. He does mention that WWE did miss the boat on him, which I think is pretty clear. He's definitely talented.
Yeah.
And obviously, as you talked about, they kind of brought him in as Road Dogg's partner. Road Dogg got fired, never did anything with K-Crush, or K-Quick at the time, and he didn't break through the door or anything either, and no one took notice, and he got released. Brian Lawler, as we know him, Brian Lawler, Brian Christopher, is working with his father in Memphis on the WMC TV shows. So, which is interesting, obviously, because he talks about him all the time on TNA. Right. So listen to this. So in Memphis, he's still Brian Christopher. So he's not Brian Lawler in Memphis. And they haven't done a thing with the TNA interviews Lawler did regarding his father, which tells you that Jerry, who is the top star on the show, wished they never happened. Jerry Lawler apparently called up Jerry Jarrett and was mad about the line of him hanging out in high schools and offering girls candy. Shocker. He's upset about that comment.
Jerry, don't be telling my secrets.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. But I thought that was interesting. I didn't realize that they were still wrestling in Memphis with each other, and the fact that they are makes the the feud on TNA silly because they can't fight there, but they're fighting in Memphis.
Yeah. I didn't know any of that. Now, it's a promotion that they're wrestling with? Or wrestling for?
It just says, it just says in Memphis on the WMC TV shows. I don't know what it is. It just says that Jerry Lawler is the top star in the show. I don't know. I'm a little curious about that too, but I didn't look too deep into that.
Well, I'm inclined to figure this out.
Well, no, I know. We need to watch the match that we needed the blow-off for in TNA. Maybe that's a bonus show. We look up some Memphis tapes from 2002 of them fighting and pretend that is our blow-off.
I feel like I would have heard about them wrestling. in 2002, around this time frame in Memphis, no less. Like I would think I would have heard that.
Yeah, we'll have to dig on that one a little. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Apparently, TNA has also sent out tapes to 10 to 12 television stations that have requested them. It wouldn't be surprising to see the show they do for the Nashville market to be put on the American One Network, which is a series of very low power stations, but several small indies have had that exposure, and it really hasn't meant much to any of them getting a national following. If not, they are talking about putting a 15-minute hard sell piece into Bill Barron's syndicated Wildside TV show. So, interesting, following up on that TV stuff they're trying to do, or at least trying to get more promotion on someone who has TV, which they're working, obviously, with Bill Barron's, with NWA Wildside. Yeah, and Bob, that wraps it up for my notes. Do you have anything on the indie scene before we get into dark matches and get this show going?
Yeah, I just got 3 guys here. Number 1 here, Amazing Red. He lost to Slim J on the August 3rd NWA Wildside show. And then I'm also glad that you mentioned Joel and Jose Maximo, which would be known as the Spanish Announce team, as a tag team, I guess as a group along with Red with the same name. They defeated Michael Shane and Scoot Andrews on the same August 3rd NWA Wildside show. And then lastly, Jerry Lynn, he teamed up with Ian Rotten to defeat Blind Rage and Mike Quackenbush on August 3rd for IWA Mid-South. So that is all I got for TNA on the Indies.
Cool. Awesome. So, Bob, we're here. We're at the Nashville Fairgrounds again. I forgot the official name of it. I wrote it on the podcast description, but it's like the Tennessee National Fairgrounds Sports Arena or something like that.
Yeah.
But here we are, August 7th, 2002. We are 500 strong.
500 people are there?
Yep, 500 people.
That's it.
That's 500. And we had 2 dark matches this week. Jimmy Rave defeated Adam Jacobs, and Scoot Andrews defeated Quiet Storm.
Now, let me tell you about Quiet Storm. Okay.
Let's do it.
I hate Quiet Storm. He is the most annoying guy to watch wrestle ever. All right. He's about 5'3".
Okay, hold on. I'm pretty close to that, buddy.
Yeah, but you're not like, hey, I'm a wannabe jacked up guy that thinks I'm tough and can beat like freaking anybody.
Okay, I'll give you that.
All right, he is one of the most annoying people in the world. I mean, later on he gets better, but in terms of like 2002, he's on almost every single Northeast independent wrestling show I've ever watched in my life. It just drives me nuts. So I really hope that he does not appear on one of these TNA weekly pay-per-views, or I'm just going to probably give up because I can't escape Quiet Storm.
You give me a good idea here, because we have seen British Storm, Ian Harrison. If we have the British Storm and the Quiet Storm, that's a team right there, man. And one's huge, wicked jacked, and then one's little.
Yeah, but the little guy thinks that he's wicked jacked, so it would be just a really bad combination.
Maybe that's a precursor to Big Papa Pump and Maple Leaf Muscle, baby.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like one of those combinations is good and the other one would suck.
I don't know which one.
Yeah, who know? No idea.
Yeah, no clue.
No.
Well, you're
amped. I can tell already. You're freaking moving your fingers and biting your lips, and you're super pumped up.
Hey man, like I said early, peeling back the curtain, we haven't watched TNA in 2 weeks. I'm ready.
I know, and I've been really excited to watch this because, again, this is the first one that I bought as a child. I was able to, I don't want to say child. I mean, I was like 12 or 13 years old. 13. I would have just turned 13. So I was able to convince my mother. I was like, Ma, it's $10. I'll be quiet. I'll shut up. Just let me watch the show. And she was like, whatever. Here you go. So
what a great mom.
Yeah, she was pretty cool. Is pretty cool. Was. She's not dead. She's all right.
Oh, okay.
She's fine. All right, so I'm all set. You're all set. I think Sarah's all set. She's pumped up to watch it. Do I want another one? Not right now. I'm all right.
Oh no! Don't give him another Red Bull right now.
No, not a Red Bull. She cooked some tacos for me.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to be eating as we're watching the show. I ate while you talked about the lawsuit.
No, that's fine. I could understand. There's a lot of talking there.
Yeah, and I was super hungry.
Cool. So As always, if you are watching, whether it's in your own collection or on Impact Plus, I'm
You're
stealing Bob's line.
You're stealing my lines.
I'm excited, man. I just want to watch this. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Impact Plus. Except
get Impact Plus. Support it with, was it like $8 or something? I don't know.
It is, and actually, I am a subscriber now. Maybe
accidentally.
Maybe because I accidentally forgot to unsubscribe. But you know what? I'm gonna watch some of the original series that they got on there and stuff like that. I'm really excited. However, they need to fix their NWA-TNA pay-per-views because they have the Canadian like Fight TV versions.
Yeah.
And I don't like that shit.
Well, because I know they kind of like fade to black for a commercial or something, and then it comes back. But you don't really miss anything. It's just kind of an eyesore.
Correct. And they also censor curse words.
Oh, that's stupid.
Not all of them, though. When I was just going through last week, one time they censored bitch, the next time they didn't. So, I don't know.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so anyway.
All right, well, here, let's get this August 7th, 2002 weekly pay-per-view number 8 on the road here. Get your DVD out. Maybe subscribe to Impact Plus and then proceed to forget to unsubscribe because I think it's 30 days free or whatever.
It is.
Yeah, so here we go. I'll count down from 5, and then we will get this show on the road. 13-year-old Bob is super pumped. Can't wait to watch Ron Killings and Ken Shamrock for the NWA World Title. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, starting off with that fun intro. I sort of can't wait till they get rid of this.
Well, buddy, I think it's there for about 2 years. 2 years.
Do they have the same intro even when they like switch logos and everything?
Maybe. I think as long as it's NWA and weekly papers. What is this? Apollo's pissed.
Goldilocks looks like she's wearing her best Canadian tuxedo here.
Yeah, she is.
All denim, denim. They're outside of the door of Ricky Steamboat's door, so the Dupps are there, Apollo's there, and Goldilocks is standing there looking wicked confused.
Well, she's like grossed out by the Dupp brothers.
Yeah, actually, side note quick, Bob, which I thought was hilarious, and I didn't notice when we were watching, but you'll see it, everyone would have already seen it by the time it's posted, but she had a Dupp shirt on that had like an X through it.
Goldilocks did?
Last week during some interviews, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice
that. So here are the Spanish announce team. I forgot their names already. Jose and someone.
Joel and Jose and Amazing Red. I can never tell Jose and Joel apart. I think the guy on the left is Joel, and the guy that's in front of the camera is Jose. I could be wrong. I will probably say their name wrong a million times.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Flying Elvis says Jimmy Yang, Jose Estrada, and Sonny Siaki, who definitely hates this gimmick.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
I need to just say this because I think it's fun. I know it's not in our time zone yet, but did you know this Flying Elvis's theme song? It's like something to Graceland or something. They used this song again in 2004 when Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Jeff Jarrett are the kings of wrestling. They use it in like a promo video. Yeah.
Okay, in a promo video, it makes sense. I guess.
I don't think they came out to it. I could be wrong about that, but they definitely use it in a promo video. But I think that's like super funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is nuts already. The refs doesn't even know what to do.
He's just standing in the corner doing nothing as all 6 guys are just going at it.
Oh, thank you, Mike Tenay.
He's mentioned that 3 times already, that the SATs are named after the Spanish announce table. Jesus, we get it. No, there's this hip toss neck breaker there by Estrada. And it looks like Siaki and Red are starting off. Red with a kick to the face there. You can tell that there's only 500 people in there, too.
Yeah, you can.
Siaki with a vicious clothesline, as Tanay tells us. I'm assuming there's literally no rules. Is this what we're going for?
Well, the ref hasn't done anything, so I'm just assuming. Look at that pop-up Samoan drop by Sonny Siaki to Amazing Red.
That is such a good move.
Thank you, Mike, today.
I think Yang's working over Joel right now.
I do like the guessing, because I don't really know who
because when you have to review it, I don't fucking know which one's which.
Does it say on their tights or no?
No, sometimes it would,
Oh,
but a lot of times it wouldn't. Yang just ran up Joel, and there's a weak-looking flapjack. That was he didn't really lift them up very well.
I was gonna say it looked like we're finally getting some structure, but just kidding, because Estrada just did split a moonsault without splitting his legs, but
Right, and then the referee started counting, and then Estrada was already off of him by the time. So that was weird. Elvises are like dominating this right now, which
I'm
is
actually pretty surprised. Yeah,
he just did a triple sit-out power bomb. Take that, Shield.
yeah. Ed Ferrara goes, referee Rudy Charles has no control over there. He's literally not doing anything. He's not even trying.
Yeah, he's not even trying anything. He's literally just standing there watching. That's funny. What is he doing? Siaki's telling his buddies to let him have red.
Oh, just so you know, Puppet is not here tonight, they just said, because he pulled out a handgun.
Well, I would hope he was arrested. Red just drop-kicked Siaki, and his partners just stood there. Oh, my God. Siaki just backdropped Red onto Joel and Jose. Siaki is purposely telling his guys to not, do anything.
We got to see a split sooner rather than later from this.
I feel like that was a perfect time right there just to clothesline his buddies as they were posing there. Now they're dancing. He doesn't care. He doesn't want them doing that.
Now, this is another thing that I'm noticing here. So Sonny Siaki's telling his partners, hey, knock the shit off. Stop doing that. Yeah. Well, so is Chris Harris to James Storm. We're seeing the same thing of, knock your gimmicks off.
Right. Because, it was just so repetitive. That's the trend. It's every show there's 3 stretcher jobs.
Yeah.
When there's a stretcher match on the show. It's what are we doing here?
Okay, so everyone's actually on the apron now, and Sonny Siaki just waved his partners away before they continued the match, so he's not tagging them in for that.
Flipping neck breaker here on, I think, Joel. I don't know. Well, to say Joel. Siaki already has his straps down, which I feel like is his way of being I'm not this gimmick. I'm Sonny Siaki.
I agree with that. 100%.
And it also helps that he is shredded. So.
Oh, wait a second.
What the fuck? Estrada and Yang are just we're out of here.
Oh, wait, they're going to the commentary table.
Yeah. What? Oh, Red with a double stomp onto the knees there.
And...
Oh, slingshot leg drop. Jerry Lynn's probably pissed about that.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely...
We're going to see that tonight, too, by the way. So, yeah.
Oh,
we'll see over the middle rope.
I'm calling 2. We're going to see 2, or a double one.
Oh, a double one. That would be nuts.
So we got picture-in-picture of Jimmy Yang and Jose Estrada sitting at the commentary table.
So they're stealing Siaki's gimmick right now. That was funny. Siaki just either spit gum out or hawked a loogie, and then Jose just kicked it out of the ring. That was weird.
Don't want to get that gum on your wrestling boots.
I guess not. Finally, some order here, and SATs have some control. Red with the leg sweep, and then a standing shooting star press. 2 count on Siaki.
Oh, the red star press is what he calls that.
I feel like every move that he does, they put Red in front of.
Yeah. I've heard...
Aside from the Code Red. I don't know what you would call the Code Red if you didn't call it Code Red. But
oh, yeah, I don't know.
That was a weird sell of a clothesline, Sonny. What was that?
I don't know. He kicked out at 2, though. Oh, look at
Estrada's singing.
Jesus.
What the hell is he doing?
That's bizarre.
Is this
Estrada's so into this gimmick.
He's the only one.
Yeah.
Yang is just there for the paycheck.
Absolutely.
Siaki's I'm going to break out here any minute. And then Estrada's this is all I got.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. He couldn't do the, help me, what's the name of it? Romero special.
He's doing a surfboard and a dragon sleeper here. And
holy crap.
That just did a double stomp to Siaki.
That had to hurt wicked bad. Because the Romero special does not feel good anyway.
No way, yeah. That probably makes your hamstring and calves on fire.
Yeah, Austin put me in one once. Does not feel good.
Oh, you let him do that, but I can't put you in the torture rack.
Dude, the torture rack's wicked bad. I don't like that move at all.
That's ridiculous. Siaki slammed to the mat. I think that's Joel. Red. The only one I can tell which one is which.
Yeah, but how do you know which one? Are they twins or they just look really close?
I don't know. So this is gonna sound like rude, but I think Jose's like the thinner one, and then Joel's the thicker one.
Okay. I'm never gonna remember that, but
I know. But what really sucks is later on, like in 2010, they're both thick, so I don't know which one's which. So that sucks. Siaki with a overhead like gut wrench pump handle suplex or whatever.
So let's call it the Siaki Slam.
Are they just putting their names in front of the moves? Like,
I don't know. They might be.
Are we gonna see like an Apollo bomb later tonight or something instead of a power bomb?
We absolutely will.
Oh my lord! Red avoids him in the corner.
What the hell?
They ran up his back and then kicked him in the back of the head.
That was
There's Jose, and then Joel with an overhead belly to belly.
Siaki's getting his ass kicked right now.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like this means that he's going to win. And he's going to be like, see, you guys, I could do it without you.
Oh, I could see that. Jimmy Yang did come up to the apron a minute ago, and then he left, and now he's back on commentary.
Yeah.
What
was that? Red with a weird-looking spinning kick that barely grazed Siaki's face. Oh, drop-down punch like he's gold dust. Looks like the referee was just giving him a direction there.
They're like, hey, you guys need to go home.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing the same thing for Red there.
Please go home, assholes.
1, 2. Red kicks out. I like Red. I hope that Red's a regular. He's a lot of fun.
I think we're going to, since we have him back already right now, I think we're going to see him a decent amount.
Yeah. Oh. Siaki is on the apron until there's a shoulder ram. He's going to the top rather slowly, and that allows Red to deliver a kick to the head. And that crotches him. Well, what's this? SATs are running over. Joel and Jose. Tenay is saying, here's a move. They're going for the Spanish fly. This is dangerous. Oh, a double like moonsault slam.
Dude, that was nuts.
I remember seeing that for the first time on the show and losing my mind.
The crowd's going nuts.
Yeah, they're nuts.
Look at
infrared. That's got to be it.
I think that he landed on Sonny Siaki's nuts.
Probably. 1, 2. Oh, okay, Yang and Estrada make the save. That should have been it. I would have just put it over.
Yeah. It was funny when they went up for the Spanish fly. Mike Tenay's like, they call this the Spanish fly.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure that's like what the move is called, isn't it? Like,
it is. Yeah, it is. Is that Estrada? No, that was Yang.
No,
Yang with a double drop kick.
No, Estrada and Yang sort of. Okay, there we go. Close him on SATs over the top, and here comes Yang jumping off of Estrada's back over the top rope to the floor
with a simple crossbody.
Estrada's about to take the fall, I think. Yang time.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, if anybody were to... he's hit him in the nuts.
Is he going to hit it?
Yep. Oh. Wow, that was a good one.
Oh.
Yang breaks it up.
That wasn't wicked. That was nice.
Yeah.
It was funny because he's so little, he had to, like, hop up to get to his, like, get on him.
Oh. Jesus. Yang countered a sunset flip by just sitting down on Red as Red was kind of dangling in the air. That was like
Don West is losing his mind.
What is this? All right. Well, Joel, I think, just lost his footing. That was weird. So Jose's just like pile drive Yang for the hell of it.
Estrada's climbing to the top. He gets crotch there.
They're not going to do another Spanish fly, are they? You can't do the finish twice.
Hey, man, the crowd like
Estrada's losing his footing. This is dangerous. They're not going to do it.
Okay, here we go. Estrada's breaking out of it.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh!
A double DDT by Estrada.
I could have seen that ending real bad.
Yeah. Well, he was losing his footing. That was nuts.
Red runs to Estrada with a drop kick. Holy crap.
King just murdered Red with a spinning heel kick.
Don West is losing his mind.
I mean, justifiably.
No, this is fun. I really like this.
Yeah, this is really good. Oh my God, Red's murdered. He just
Leg
got
drop,
hit with a
big
double
splash.
splash off of opposite corners.
And of course we got a taunt. Not pin him.
Yeah, of course not. Siaki though will. And you got him. All right. Well,
Glory hog.
There you go. Right. See, same storyline. The Styles and fucking Lynn. So now backstage, Yang and Estrada are going to be kicking Siaki's ass.
Well, it's funny because it's like Estrada and Yang are like, "What the heck?" But like, you guys were just taunting. Like you weren't. Like, I don't blame Sonny Siaki.
It'd be different if Siaki like pulled him off and then went for it.
Agreed.
They weren't even paying attention.
Mm.
All right. So Dallas, is that the best opener that we have had thus far?
It was pretty good.
I'm gonna say yeah. I mean that was nuts.
I don't know. Yeah, that was good. I really liked that.
Yeah, that was a strong start.
Don West here with a blue satin shirt and matching tie.
What the hell? He's got like bed sheets on. It's ridiculous. And today, still with the fucking suit.
Yeah. Oh, we have double main event.
I would say it's a triple main event, to be honest with you. Jared Apollo, like you mentioned, and then Shamrock and Killings, and then the X Division title match. That's a trifecta.
Yeah, we got some good matches.
This is a strong show on paper.
If they're smart, they put that X title match on last.
You have to. Are you kidding?
I'm nervous though, dude. I don't know.
There's no way that Killings and Shamrock or Apollo Jared could follow that. There's no way.
No. Or the blood match, dude. The blood match.
Yeah. I like how Tane's like pondering what Farrar is telling him. Like, yeah, you're right.
He's like, what am I going to call that move?
Yeah.
Hey, the excitable Don West, can you tell us what do you think about Ricky Steamboat? Yeah, Tanae, this is the NWA. Total nonstop action. You gotta be here.
Ricky Steamboat's a former WCW United States champion. He beat Paul Orndorff at Halloween Havoc 93. Can you believe it? And he's here.
Oh, Don West says he doesn't know if Truth can do it against Ken Shamrock.
Wow, we had to have faith.
Oh, earlier today, Mike Tenay is going to be. He talked with who?
Who was leapfrogged?
His sit-down interview with Apollo. Okay.
Oh, that explains why he was mad outside the door.
Yeah. Oh, Apollo's like, you know why I'm here, and you know what I want to talk about. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Apollo,
all right, fine.
Apollo's like, let's get to the point, and Tenay goes, okay, let's get to the point.
That's funny.
Oh, he was overlooked and leapfrogged by NWA representative Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah.
He says in his country, respect is everything. He's from Puerto Rico, correct, I think?
Yeah, but that's not... What? Is Puerto Rico considered a different country?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, they're technically a, what's the word?
Like a province or something, but like
no, oh my God. I can't remember.
Edit this part out, Dallas. We don't want to look like we're ignorant.
I'll think about it.
I don't know what he's like. He's pissed about something.
Yeah, Apollo's pissed. I'm afraid he's gonna hit Tenay in a second.
It's a territory.
Territory. Oh my God.
I did not just Google it. So yeah, a territory is different than a country.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a country.
Yeah, I guess it's separate, but. So he's saying that Ricky Steamboat is corrupt and that he's gonna do something tonight about something. He was really fired up about it.
Oh, hold up. The Cage Dancers have a new T-shirt. Hey, if anyone has that T-shirt that she has on, not that exact one, but if you have it...
I feel like you're the only one looking at the T-shirt. So...
Well, see, there's the old T-shirt. That was the debut T-shirt. But I want the color one now that I see it. So if you have that in an adult medium, send us a DM.
Adult medium. This guy is funny. Oh, Goldilocks.
We're going to Goldilocks in the back.
This is the longest we've gone a show without having Goldilocks appear.
Styles walking out of the Ricky Steamboat's office,
Oh, there's
and Apollo's still there. Oh, he's got to talk to him now. Oh, let me tell you something, Apollo. I'm a very busy guy. We'll talk when I'm ready. Oh, and he's like, don't come up to me with this now crap. And the Dupps are fouling. I like how Bo is wearing a suit. Holy crap.
Jerry Lynn.
Oh my God, he's attacking Styles. Just walked out of, well, he walked out a minute ago. Out of Ricky Steamboat.
Jerry Lynn is super angry.
Well, he did make him lose his match last week. I'm pretty sure these two only fight where there's a lot of tables and chairs.
TLC.
Dude. I'm okay with that. Tonight, they're not tag team partners. They're saying
God,
they're going nuts right now.
In the concrete wall. Oh, kicked him.
Preview.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, thank God.
Well, he still kind of hit him in the chest with it.
Oh. Throw the door. Are we in a bathroom?
Yeah, it looks like it. Come on, Jerry. Hit the cradle.
On the concrete.
Do it. Where's Low Ki? Let's just get it right now. Falls count anywhere. Oh, there's Bullet Bob.
In muscle shirt.
A bunch of security. Oh, that guy looks like Jay Leno a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
Who's coming out?
Ricky Steamboat.
Really? Back-to-back segments of this guy coming out?
Hello.
Hi, it's me, Ricky Steamboat.
And here are the Dupps following behind.
Of course they are. Who cares about these guys? I don't fucking care.
He goes, Steamboat's like, I'm busy. He said the same thing. I'm a very busy man.
All right. He just gave them permission to do whatever they wanted to do.
That's great.
All right.
Okay.
That's weird. I'm surprised the Dupp brothers are still like a thing.
Hold up. The NWA World Heavyweight Championship matches right now. So Steamboat just came out to sit ringside. Ken Shamrock versus The Truth. We're getting some tail of the tape. Ken Shamrock 6-1. The Truth 6 even. 235. Ken Shamrock 225. The Truth. Ken Shamrock's wrestled for 13 years, and The Truth has wrestled for, 3?
5.
5. Shamrock, vast experience, edge. Truth, something to prove, and he's hungry. Me too. The Truth can talk the talk. Shamrock has walked the walk. Okay, that's some corny shit.
Yeah, this is...
Look at the picture of The Truth there, too. It looks like they were like, hey, smile, and they didn't, and they just took it.
Right. I'm surprised this is going on second, especially after the match we just saw.
This should be a top of the hour, I would say.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because we are 21 minutes and 42 seconds into this. So that would roughly probably equate to...
So they just introduced him as Around the Truth Killings, but his nameplate said The Truth. Their nameplates are not consistent.
No. But, I mean, they're probably just condensing it to The Truth. But he's probably Ron The Truth Killings.
Well, remember, they changed the spelling of Low Ki. The Flying Elvises were the Flying Elvis impersonators. They cut that even on the intro.
That's true. That's a good point.
Ken Shamrock, sometimes it never even says that he's the champion. Same with Styles.
Right.
Okay. I would just like to point out, Bob, that I think that... See? No, it doesn't say it.
It doesn't say it. No.
I'd like to point out that Ken Shamrock, this is probably the first time he's walked out to a match with the title.
You're absolutely right. I mean, one of them was a ladder match, so it was hanging up. But there's been a few times where he hasn't had the belt, and I thought maybe he lost it.
Shamrock, I wish he had his flip flops on, but that's okay. It's a title match. No flip flops needed. Got referee Scott Armstrong.
Shamrock looking shredded as always.
Loving those sideburns.
You know what? It's bizarre because this really doesn't have an angle to it. Really any heat. It was just Ron Killings being like, I don't get a title shot because I'm black. This is bullshit. And then Ricky Steamboat's like, yeah, all right, well, here you go. Now you got one.
Yeah.
And Shamrock is just, I guess, like, okay, I guess I got to defend against Ron the Truth Killings now.
I mean, realistically, the match we want, if you're looking at the story, is Shamrock and Jarrett.
Yes.
So it's weird that, I mean, I get why they're like, okay, we got to fill it in between. But I also do think it's interesting, and I totally understand why they're doing this, but Shamrock only wrestled... Oh, Shamrock almost slipped before kicking Truth in the head.
He definitely
after
did
an Irish
slip
whip.
on after ducking the clothesline. He just lost his footing,
Snap there, and now he's got him in like a triangle choke.
which has happened a couple times on the show. I know Red was slipped a couple of times in the opener.
It's canvas. But what I was gonna say is Shamrock's always defending the title, like I said, I totally understand. They got limited dates for him. You might as well have him defend the belt when he's on. Yeah. But I do think that's interesting. It does make it feel like bigger because he's got to defend the title if he's there. But I don't know.
Well, for me, like I wouldn't just have him in like random like a tag match or something. You know, I would always want the NWA World Title on the line.
No, and I get that, but I feel like the tough part is because this is a pay-per-view. That's why they're really probably doing it.
Well, yeah.
But if this was like a TV show, every time he's on, he's not going to defend the belt.
Right.
But it's hard.
Yeah,
how are you going to have that?
TV would be different.
How are you going to have that many contenders for the title?
Yeah.
He defends it every 2 weeks.
Right. Killing's just got a 2 count after a heel kick.
So Bob, 13-year-old you. Yeah, he's got him a headlock here. My favorite move. Crowd's going nuts for this headlock right now. Look at these kids jumping up and down. So you 13-year-old Bob orders this pay-per-view. 20 minutes in, here's the match you wanted.
Yeah, I probably would have the same reaction of like, what the hell's going on? Like, because you're so accustomed to world title matches being last. Yeah. So.
Oh, wait. Steamboat just said there was a reason why he put it on, because he didn't want to run out of TV time, I believe.
Yeah, I did sound like.
Sometimes they can go 60 minutes.
Could you imagine Shamrock and Killings going in for 60 minutes?
I can't imagine them going 15, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, Shamrock going for a leg lock here.
It was like a sunset flip, into the.
Yeah. Oh, Killings got to the ropes pretty quickly.
I'm glad we can finally call him Ron Killings.
And not worry about it. Killings with a clothesline to run over Shamrock. Killings getting some decent offense here.
Mm-hmm.
A little surprising, I guess. If you're accustomed to him being like a lower mid-card guy.
Yeah. Oh.
I would almost rather... Well, I mean, for the character, I guess it makes sense for Truth. But like Mountie Brown, I want my Mountie Brown Ken Shamrock match.
Oh, yeah. Well, remember his debut. He's like, I want Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, I'm coming for you.
Which is crazy.
Maybe we'll get one, just not for the title.
You don't know. He's got to defend it if he's on.
Right. Killings playing to the crowd.
No, you're
watching. Like Ron Killings has not aged.
No. 1, 2, 3 to 10. Oh, just kidding. Only 3 punches in the corner.
Set out powerbomb by Ken Shamrock.
Now, if you're watching this throughout, and we have, obviously, do you believe that Truth is in a good place to have a shot at the title?
Like, has he earned one?
Do you think he's earned one in the past 8 shows?
No.
No, he beat Norman Smiley for one.
Yeah, but then he also lost to Hermie Sadler by reverse decision.
Yep.
So, no, I don't think he, in that sense, like, would have earned it.
Yeah. All right, we're killing time now. Taking our sweet time getting up. Block the punch. Shamrock knocks him down. And
you know what? I never see a guy take a bump after one punch, and that's what Killings just did. I kind of like that. Snap power slam like he's Rick Steiner by Shamrock for a 2 count.
Kick out of 2, that's close.
Shamrock being dramatic. Come on, Rev.
I definitely hit a 3 after that.
You know how many matches I've won with that power slam? 0.
Springboard.
Spinning back elbow there.
Back elbow. Yep.
Yeah, Ferraro saying he might be a little rattled as he does a heel kick. Shamrock's just like throwing out moves he doesn't normally do.
Well, he's got to make him. Oh,
like the heel. Oh, he's pissed. What's he gonna do?
Oh,
slow moving Hurricanrana.
Oh no!
You would have thought that was slow motion, folks. That was not.
I thought Truth was gonna get him in a Styles clash.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna counter powerbomb. Oh, he got to the ropes pretty quick as he put the ankle lock on him.
Ref's like, come on, buddy. You got to let go of that ankle. You only got till 5, and you're at 4.
Come on, ref.
Come on, I had it.
I feel like the ankle lock should be like the best finisher ever because you could just easily break his ankle.
Yeah,
and then win.
Shamrock clotheslines Truth over the top rope. And look at this. The new church is watching. Well, Slash and Malice.
Malice is like, hey, I can't beat Shamrock, but maybe I'll watch a title match. I mean, there's no reason for us to have Shamrock and Malice like again until Malice actually wins a match.
And hold up.
Here comes Don Harris.
Okay, so Don is here. Where the heck is Ron?
No one wants both of them.
Oh, I don't want either one.
Yeah. Shamrock with an elbow over the apron. Oh, there's Monty Brown.
Holy crap.
He is shredded too. Holy smokes, man. What is Don's protecting the ring right now?
Yeah, so yeah. He's sitting there.
Yeah, he's sitting at ringside and the other people are just standing there. Shamrock hooking Killings on the floor, looking for a snap suplex, it looks like, but Killings counters and hits one of his own. Oh, Don West pointing out that Jeff Jarrett's not at ringside.
Now I feel like he's going to interfere. Come on.
Yeah, I know. That's like waiting for a guitar shot right now on Shamrock or something. Because he does have an alliance with Killings a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, we haven't seen Lawler in a while either, and so does he.
That's true. Right hand.
We're back in the ring.
Armstrong trying to get the rules enforced, but that's not going to work. Oof.
Knocks him down. Shot. Boom, boom, boom. Some ground punches by Shamrock.
Shamrock yelling at Armstrong, "You get out of my face."
Knock it off, buddy.
Oh, an armbar. Shamrock trying to get a submission here, but Killings won't give up. Because he has heart. He has determination.
Look at him wiggle the hand.
Just tap out.
Look at. Oh, don't do it. Don't tap out. We're close. Oh.
Just break his fingers.
Those were kind of looking like taps, and now, here we go.
Oh. Well, he's not even close to hitting his face. He was just stomping the mat.
He's hitting with his calf, okay, Bob? But what I liked about that is he used his other leg to hold back his arm and then did it. I thought that was nice.
A nice touch, yeah.
And he's picking him up. He gave up. He broke the armbar. He could have just kept it on, but it's okay. So we're back up. Killings with some punches going off the ropes and gets tossed over the top to the floor. He's crashing down.
Shamrock looks like he's gassed.
Probably is.
This is the longest match of his TNA career, probably. He's trading right hands on the floor.
I feel like, for me, Ken Shamrock's the look kind of guy. Here, hold on. Apollo.
Is that a disqualification? Oh, God. Everybody's outside.
Apollo is attacking Truth. Malice and Slash are hitting Ken Shamrock. Monty Brown and Don Harris are attacking Malice. It's a mess. But the ref is letting it happen. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Here comes Steamboat. Pushing Ken. Okay,
what
first,
in the world?
Apollo went for a super kick. Truth moved, and it obviously did not hit Shamrock, but then he sold it.
I mean, he completely missed it. And then Steamboat rolls Shamrock into the ring. Killings with a diamond cutter.
It's a variation. 1, 2, 3. Whoa!
Ron the Truth Killings is the new NWA-TNA World Champion.
What in the world? What finish was that?
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, he calls that move the...
What?
Truth or Consequences, apparently.
That's a weird finishing name for a cutter.
He looked shocked. He's like, wait, did I actually just win?
I would call it the Truth Seeker.
That's why you gotta call him up then. Okay.
Wow.
I like that he's got the belt, but that finish was stupid.
Yeah, no, the finish was awful. Ron the Truth Killings is the new NWA World Champion. I mean, I really hope they don't show a replay of Apollo completely missing Shamrock on the Savant kick or super kick, and Shamrock still selling it. Like, I really hope they don't do that.
Crowd is like kind of split, I feel like.
I feel like they're kind of glad that he did it. And you know what? From a business sense, it's probably good because Killings is probably a lot cheaper than Shamrock at this point.
Well, this is making me wonder, did they do this because Shamrock's schedule? Maybe he's trying to, I don't know, do a fight or something and like needs time, or maybe they just don't want to use him for a bit. They want to save those 26 days or whatever they got.
Let's see. I wonder when he actually fights again.
Well, that might be, or you don't spoil when he comes back to TNA though. I want it to be a surprise.
I won't spoil nothing for you.
So we're back over at the commentators table. They're naming names of people who've won the title.
And now you can add Ron the Truth Killer.
Yeah. The belt dates back to 1948. Wait, here comes Steamboat with the microphone. Oh, he's the first African American to win the NWA Championship.
Where's Steamboat's in there.
He's like, hey, Apollo.
Really? They're doing this like 3 segments in a row. So Ken doesn't go back to UFC until November. So maybe he's training for it. I don't know.
So something's up then. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's for a fight with Tito. The first fight with Tito Ortiz. So that's probably a big deal for him. So, yeah.
So Steamboat keeps calling for Apollo. Like, hey, get down here. We're taking our sweet-ass time. And here he comes. He's like, Apollo's like a heel all of a sudden?
Well, I mean, when you have Ricky Steamboat, you're probably going to, I guess you're going to boo Apollo.
Yeah, I guess. Let me say
yes,
something.
you did, Ricky. Made a mistake. You can't overlook Apollo. Yeah.
Oh. He's running around here rampant like a maniac.
What has he done? He hit a wall with his hand.
You can't do that, Apollo. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Stand over here right in front of the hard cam while I talk to you.
Right.
It's pretty much what he just said. Well, what's he going to do?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
For when?
It's got to be next week. Watch.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett's not happy. He comes out. Whoa. Wait a minute. Isn't this guy suspended for 60 days?
No, remember? They broke it after a couple days.
Oh, right.
That wasn't told to us on air, though. I don't think. For the past 7 weeks, I've been patient. Yeah, okay. As he hits everyone with chairs, he's been patient.
Right. All he's done is beaten like Scott Hall, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty tan.
Well, yeah, what? The answer's become as white as his skin? He's wicked tan.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Look at Steamboat's face. Like, what?
Oh, I don't like this at all.
No. This doesn't age well.
No, this is bad.
Reverse discrimination. Just because he's not a minority is the reason as he's not getting a title match.
Steamboat goes, you got to be kidding. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
This is bad. This is bad.
Boy. Oh, man.
Oh, nope. This is bad.
Yeah.
So he's basically saying, why does Ron the Truth Killings and why does Apollo get title shots and he doesn't?
Yeah.
With a lot of other stuff in between. Steamboat says this stops tonight.
What is he? He's here to do something tonight. Apollo.
Oh, if Apollo beats Jarrett, he will give him that title shot.
But wait a minute. He just said he was going to give it to him anyway.
Well, yeah. And then...
Well, I mean, obviously, we already know it. It was Jared Apollo anyway, from
Yep.
what Borash told us.
Yep. Basically.
Oh. So if Jared went... So it's basically a number one contenders match.
I earned mine.
I beat Scott Hall.
Damn you, Ricky Steamboat. Oh, he's making another decision. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Of course.
He's the special referee. Jarrett's like, God damn it. Oh, no false winners.
All right. So
All
Steamboat's
right,
loving the
Steamboat.
special referee gimmick.
Yeah. Oh.
No, Jeff. He's not fair game. He's the referee. You can't hit him. You'll lose.
Okay.
It's my world.
What a night, says Don West, who's already sweaty. I don't blame him. It's probably hot as hell
He's
in
about
that
to
place.
pass out.
I can't. They got it all on the line.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man. I love Don West.
I love how Don West is just like, look at him. Look at his eyes. He's just like, yeah, dude, I'm so much. He's like
This
coked
is
out.
great.
And then Ferrara's just like, whatever. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Wow.
So, just this thought. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't like this idea. I have a bad feeling that Ron Killings is kind of like the middleman, the transitional champion, so that Jarrett didn't beat Shamrock, and that Jarrett's eventually going to win against Truth, and then we'll get Shamrock's title match against Jarrett. I'm guessing.
Oh.
I don't know.
You know what? That'd make more sense. I think that would be better if Jarrett was champion and Shamrock was a challenger.
Probably. And here we
Instead of
are.
The other way.
Oh, free admission to one of these NWA shows that we missed because it won't go by so fast.
Yeah, I've given up trying to read all that stuff.
Hey, I'm just going to say one more time, if anyone has that colored TNA shirt that this dancer is wearing, I'll even take a small. I might even take a large. I'll
If anybody has the same style of shorts that these women are wearing, if you want to send them to me, I am a XX.
What?
I will. What? What happened? Oh,
What's coming
Jive
out?
Talk. This is Jive
Ooh.
Talk. That sounds like Jive Talking, right? Yeah.
Oh, he's being called the Disco Inferno now. He wasn't last week.
It was Glenn, right? Glenn Gilberti.
Well, and just Disco, I think. They just called him.
Oh.
Oh, he's pissed. This isn't the same set.
Yeah, what is going on?
He goes, where's my expensive set? There's a piece of cardboard on a board that says Jive Talkin', spelled wrong. I wonder who did that, Bob.
Who knows?
Who's responsible for this, he says. And we get some music, and it sounds like...
The Dupp brothers?
Yep.
Yep.
And he's got a pony. A fake
They
pony.
come out to absolutely zero reaction. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God, look at this. What is in Bo's... Oh, it's a like spitting can? They spit their chew in?
It might be.
I like his suit. I think it's wicked funny.
And Disco's hair is still like patted down and looks horrible.
Yeah. He goes to Stan. Which Dupp are you?
Stand up. Bowed up.
So I think that... Is it safe to say Fluff is gone?
I was just going to say, where's Fluff at?
What is... Oh, what is that? Lighter fluid?
What the fuck?
He's squirting lighter fluid? Oh,
What is going on?
Disco just inferred that he farted and asked Stan, and he said, yeah.
He did do
Oh.
that.
There's exciting news.
Oh, it's a cup. Well, it's a Dupp Cup.
The Dupp Cup Invitational.
What is this? He's talking with like tobacco in his mouth, so it's
Yeah.
kind of annoying to listen to.
Oh, he says they used to drink moonshine out of this cup. It's been passed down and stands squirting lighter fluid around still. That's interesting.
The fuck?
Oh, God. They said
Oh
they
my
took his first
God.
dookie in it. Disco's like, this is a historical talk show. I don't condone this behavior. As he still interviews him.
Right.
Rick Steam shit? Is that what he just said? Oh, ship. Ship. Not ship.
Ship. Yeah.
Ricky Steamship.
It'd be funny if you said Ricky Steam shit, though.
So since Steamboat said they can do whatever they want. Oh, it's a new hardcore division.
God.
What?
Yeah, he did. Whoa, drop the R word. That's right.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, technically could mean that they could have said, hey, we're the world champion or number one contender for the world champion. They could have been.
Yeah.
But instead, they went for the Dupp Cup.
Oh, here's some rules.
Oh, God.
Dupp Cup rules. Let's go through them.
10 points.
What is this? The Bound for Glory series?
Oh, God.
I can't do it. How do you get the 10 points? Oh. You get 2.5 points if you put an opponent through a table, and 5 points if it's burning, it says.
Oh, God. That explains the lighter fluid.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Even Ferrara said that. If you put your opponent's head in the toilet, you get 2.5 points.
What the hell?
And then, but if it's got shit in it, then you get 3.5 points.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh wait. If you what a woman?
If you goose her.
Oh. If you do it to a guy,
butt.
yeah, okay. And if you do it to a guy, it's 3.5 points.
Yeah.
And then Stan grabs Disco's butt. Oh, if you nail Jeremy Borash,
it's 2.5 points.
You get 2.5 points. Disco's like, that's a good rule.
Dude, Borash is like, that sucks. That's funny.
Oh. If you hit the ticket lady, you get 2.5 points.
What the hell?
Okay. And there's more rules. Okay.
What the hell? It's on both sides?
Well, if you use any sort of way, use a farm animal in any sort of way, it's 2.5 points.
Yeah, this woman is shocked by what she's hearing. Oh, man.
Oh,
God. Yeah, no.
Okay. Number 7. If you spank your opponent's bare ass with horsey poo,
yeah,
that's 2.5 points.
So basically,
horsey poo is the stick, not actual poop.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Of course.
And if you what?
If you spank.
Oh. And they
Oh my God! If they like it, they lose points. Oh my God.
Number 8. If you introduce an opponent to what?
To jar? Jared? 2.5 points.
What? Oh.
What does that mean?
Oh. He's going to show us later who Jay is. Number 9. if If you cry like a pussy in the ring, you lose 5 points. Dupp Cup, no pussies. Okay. Number 10. If you stick your opponent's head in a cotton candy machine and it gets one full rotation, you get 10 points and you win automatically.
That is the weirdest way to fully win the match. Oh my god. Wow.
Okay.
This is the dumbest hardcore division.
Are you gonna remember all 10 of those rules?
No way.
Oh, Disco has a rule. If you grab an object from a fan and use it on an opponent, you give him 5 points. Let's see what Stan says. Does he agree with that?
It's the fans bring the weapon match. Okay.
Stan's like, okay, 1 point, not 5. So if they grab a weapon from a fan.
Great.
Good thing. Let's have a hardcore division and make it an absolute joke.
That's right.
Oh, Stan doesn't like what he did to his girlfriend, Goldilocks, and then Disco laughs and says, what, that dumb bitch? And Stan is pissed. He's like, Goldie, if you're watching, baby. And he's taking down a strap. And he took his pants down. And, he has a T-shirt on with a heart and a picture of Goldilocks.
Oh, my God.
Aw, Disco.
What?
Oh, yeah. I didn't think that was funny either.
I don't think, yeah. Yeah, even Ed just mentioned Fluff. Stan wants Disco.
Oh, boy.
Paulina.
Who's way bigger than... He's got a couple inches on Stan there.
Yeah.
You'd bring Jack and the Beanstalk back.
Yeah, who... Yeah, I don't get it.
They're throwing money all... Wait.
Oh my God, it's all change.
He goes, okay, you can win all that change. Any takers for 64 cents in the Dupp Cup?
64 cents. Yeah, what are they gonna come up with here? I'm afraid.
Okay. Oh, you get one night with Fluff, but they get to watch.
But they get to watch. I just left commentary. He's gonna do it.
Ed Ferrara is in the ring currently. Look at.
What is going on there? He gets a night with Fluff. Well, he's already messed around with Alicia. Now he's going to try to mess with Fluff.
Oh, he's taking him up on it. Oh!
Oh, he just knocks out Borash.
And he gets 2.5 points. He goosed down west.
What is going?
He's got 6 points.
Oh, Borash is back, going after Ferrara.
Don West is calling it on the house mic, so everyone can hear it. Stan and Bo Dupp in the ring with that Ferrara now, and there's a referee.
Oh, the Dupps collide. What is going on? Ferrara is beating them up with right hands.
Oh, there goes Ferrara.
He got ran over.
I have a feeling that's the end of that.
Oh, God. Oh, leg drop.
Disco's also calling it on his microphone.
I feel bad for Tenay. He doesn't have a job right now.
I know. Oh, they got a chair from a fan. That's always good.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Is he going to hit him unprotected over the head?
Oh!
Yep.
Oh, the crowd even flinched at that one.
That is disgusting.
On to Ed Ferrara, who's like, oh, there's a
Oh my god.
6-2 now.
Oh, it's a handicap match? Oh.
Now all the fans are like, use our chairs.
Well, that's what I would do. If it's every swing, you might as well just hit him 10 times with a chair.
Well, yeah. Why are they? Oops, they got a fan's drink now.
Does that count as a weapon?
I would say. Oh.
He tossed the boot to a fan and got it back from the fan. 6-4. I guess the drink does count.
And he's got a fan's cane.
6-5. Oh, it's from an old woman.
Her cane. Oh, they want to bring him to the cotton candy machine.
This is... See now, Dallas, the trend of the the first 40 minutes or so being pretty good, and then we got this is just kind of stupid.
Yeah. Oh God.
What in the world?
Go ahead, Bob. Explain what that is.
Well, Stan just threw a sex doll at Ferrara,
and it says J on it, so that he gets extra points for that.
What the fuck what is Bo doing?
He's going to the ticket lady.
He's trying to punch her.
He can't open the door. Oh my God.
Got a broom.
Okay, I'm into this.
Don is with them, running through the crowd.
That is ridiculous.
Wait, how is he getting points for the sex doll?
Because there was one thing that was like, if you introduce them to Jay or something, and it's written on its stomach.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Paulina with a low blow on Stan.
Oh boy.
What is going on here?
She hits him with the chalkboard. I thought that was gonna be worse, so never mind.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad. So they're gonna do
it again. Disco just like keeps like holding him there in a really bad way.
Yeah. Whoa.
Ed Ferrara with a spear.
Wow.
This is going on way too long. If this was like, I would say 10-minute segment, including the beginning, I'd be fine with this. But this is
going on for like 20 minutes. What is Ferrara at? That's another one.
He's up to at least 9. No, he's up to at least 9. Come on, Don. They're saying it's 8 to 7.5, but
there's
that is
no
not
way. He just hit him 3 times. That's at least 9.5. If he was at 6.5.
He just low-blowed Bo. He's down. Don't you love Ed Ferrara's giant like shoes that he's got on?
Yeah.
Oh, they're chanting for Horsey Poo.
Expose his ass. Oh, wait, he liked it.
He liked getting hit horse with Horsey Poo, so
he lost points then.
Oh yeah. Yep, his cheeks are out. I don't even know what's happening right now, Bob. I feel like this has killed the crowd. Like they're even now at this point, they're like,
right.
What?
So if he was at 9.5, he just lost 2.5 points, so he's down to what, 7?
No, I think he lost 5, didn't he?
Oh, is it 5? So he's down to 4.5 points?
Holy crap. Ed, you gotta fold the legs up to push the table.
He doesn't know
what
he's doing.
Dude, if Ed Ferrara goes through a flaming table right now, he's my new favorite commentator. I'm saying it. If he does.
I don't know if he'll be a commentator much longer. If that ever happened, he might be dead.
Well, then he was my favorite. Disco's even yelling. If he puts it through a burning one, he could win.
I cannot believe that this is still... okay. Well, Ferrara just went through a regular table.
10.5 points. The Dupps are your winners of the Dupp Cup Invitation.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
Forever. That is incredible.
Can Bo pull his pants up?
At some point here. Why is like his butt cheeks not tan? But like in one section. That's weird.
Okay, Mike today sat down with Monty Brown outside earlier today. He's a sport star in high school, he says. He's laughing. Yeah, I excelled at football again.
He's putting himself over.
He's just talking about all his sports stuff.
Yeah.
He's jacked, though, in his little cheetah shirt.
He's really just repeating himself. I'm not liking like regular Monty Brown talking. He needs to be like character Monty Brown.
The alpha male. Like, be ass. Don't talk.
Yeah, don't be like regular Mountie.
Tell us about your transition from the gridiron to the pro wrestling scene.
I think it's hilarious that they're just like on a bench.
Outside the building.
In a park or something, yeah.
Yeah, like, I really like being a wrestler, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, he drove 6 hours back and forth on a daily basis to make his opportunity and create it. And here he is. That's about it.
Politics.
Well, Bob, as they continue to blabber, we've officially hit 1 hour and 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. There's your time check if you're following along.
This isn't a very good promo.
No. And Bob, don't worry. We have about 57 minutes left of the show.
Oh, thank God. I am so excited.
That X Division match has got me hooked, though. I'm ready.
That's probably, I'm kind of intrigued with Jared Apollo as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be better than what him and Scott Hall have been doing.
For sure.
Okay. This is going on way too long. And like
he's just rambling.
Yeah.
Who cares about football politics?
Not me.
Oh, our first wrestling question.
Hey, your paths crossed.
How about Ron Killings? It would have been funny if Tenay was like, what are your thoughts on the new world champion, Ron Killings? And this was recorded earlier in the day.
Dude, I would have died. Oh, he'll always be Ronnie to him. Not the truth.
Dude, Mounty's arms look fake with this tight shirt that he's wearing.
Yeah, they do. He's making fun of Truth, saying he wants his opportunity and stuff. And he's like, nah, you got to make your opportunity.
Well, you know what? Who's crying now? I mean, Ron is the champ.
That's a good point. Hey, he wanted Shamrock when he first debuted, okay, Monty Brown?
Oh, what the fuck was that? Elix Skipper just attacked Monty Brown with yellow paint.
What?
Skipper's defending Ron, so you don't know where they came from.
Dude, Elix is looking huge, and he's got a bug on his head.
What
you ain't used to what we're doing on the streets, he says. So yeah, he literally just dumped yellow paint on him. Holy crap.
This is the and he has a paintbrush. This is the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. Elix Skipper, you're telling me, ran through a parking lot with yellow paint to then beat up Monty Brown with it.
And as far as he's concerned, all he is a chicken, and it's not happening in his house. Holy
Are we going to get like Monty Brown against Elix Skipper right now too or something on the show? What in the world was that?
We easily could. They're both there.
Well, I guess Skipper did turn on Monty Brown.
NWA Wildside, August 9th. And Cornelia George in the NCW Arena, 8 p.m. NWA Main Event, Saturday, August 10th, Columbia, Tennessee. Morton's Sportatorium, 8 p.m. And that's it. Nothing exciting.
No. Oh, Farhar did a stretcher job.
Is that what they just said?
Yeah, he just got carted out.
Okay. Hey, the new church.
Wait, first blood match.
It's just a...
Oh,
yeah. Now it is a first blood match. Before it was just a blood match.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, do you want to take bets right now?
Yeah.
That they dump the blood in the Ark of the New Church on someone?
For sure. I'm going to say that Mitchell rubs it on Don Harris's forehead.
Okay.
And the referee is like, yep, that's it.
If you disagreed, I was going to say, then you're going to be buying my Chipotle tonight, but fine. We agree.
Fine, your Chipotle. Are you kidding me?
Why? You
Because
make a
I'm
bet.
not doing that. No.
A real friend would buy another friend Chipotle.
No. Absolutely not.
Well, I'll make a bet with you, Bob. I was going to post it on Twitter, too. If anyone ever goes to that commentator's table, I'll buy you lunch. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't think that's ever happened.
Well, if it does, you got lunch.
Well, you know what? You thought the Dupp brothers came out to no reaction. Well, Don Harris was like, hold my beer, because no one cares about Don Harris.
And here they go.
Yeah.
Don Harris has got the guns out. He wants to make sure that you see all of his white supremacist tattoos.
Yeah, of course.
He's a piece of shit.
Yep. Little did we know that Malice is the babyface in this situation. This is so stupid.
I like how Malice starts matches with the vest on.
Yeah. I wonder why he does that.
I don't know. TNA.
He is the poor man Sid Vicious. I am convinced of it.
Oh. Malice grabbed a chair. He turned around to a big boot to the chair.
So now what's going to happen is every time they do something with a weapon, the referee's going to be like, oh, is he bleeding?
You got to check him, yeah.
Oh, is he bleeding? Oh, how about no? No? All right.
Oh, so Ed Ferrara's gone, so now we have Jim Mitchell on commentary instead.
Of course. Oh, jeez.
There's an old lady over there, and she probably just got taken out.
Yeah, probably.
Look, she is. She's literally right there where it bent.
Now, for First Blood, is this just in reference to their face, or is it like, oh, hey, I cut my elbow, I lost?
I think technically it should be anything, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Which
I don't know if it's smart to brawl in the empty bleachers.
No.
Oh.
I think they're
shot
trying
to the shoulder.
Sean's trying to get 10 points by going to the concession stand for the cotton candy machine. Hey, that AJ Styles shirt is really cool. If anyone has that in adult medium, send us a DM.
Oh my god.
I pay cash money.
I love how this Don Harris is beating up Malice with a chair, and a police officer just walked by eating a donut, not caring.
Oh no! Oh, look how empty the bleachers are. This is bad.
Yeah, this is sad, dude. This is bad.
Is he gonna throw him down the empty bleachers?
Notice how they cut the camera shot there. Like, oh, we don't want that one.
Yep. Ooh, TNA, they just turned around. They're like, here they are fighting behind us, driving it.
Yeah, Mitchell's like, oh, they're behind us. What's going on here?
Well, yeah, if you guys looked at there's like a small child, like a baby right there, and they're throwing chairs around.
Jeez. They're just asking for trouble.
Look at, they're like covering their baby's face, like, don't watch them throw chairs.
Ugh, face first into the chair.
Another small child as we punch each other in the crowd.
I guess I never really noticed that the Fairgrounds had like a second level.
You mean the bleachers?
Yeah, so like where they are now is like the first level of the bleachers, and then there's like a second level too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird. Because like, you've seen like the tunnel, right? So like right up there, you see it up there? That's like the second level.
Oh, Don West says every seat in the house is great. Well, that sucks because you can't fill them.
Right. I mean, he's probably right though. There probably is like not a bad seat in that joint.
No, that's true. I would have died to go to the
Dude, if I lived in Nashville, Tennessee, at this point, every Wednesday I'm going down.
Well, yeah.
Like no doubt about it.
Okay, ref checked him. Nope, he's not bleeding. There's not much to call here.
You know what's funny about this is that it's really hard to make somebody bleed when you're trying to make them bleed, but it's the easiest thing to do to make somebody bleed when you're not trying to make them bleed.
Pro wrestling at its greatest.
It's unreal. You know who's never won a first blood match?
Who?
Ric Flair.
Well,
Steve Corino probably. Technically, Ric Flair did win a first blood match, but he did bleed first. So it makes no sense.
There you go. Malice was going for a pile driver, and then Don Harris flipped him over on the stage there in front of the logo here, and he chucks him.
It looks like Don's bleeding at the forehead, but he's not.
I didn't notice.
Just from the way that the angle was. I mean, he definitely isn't. I don't think, but it just looked weird.
Oh, hold on. Slash is here.
Slash out of nowhere.
There's no disqualification because, it's first blood match.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting concerned about Tempest. Is he gone?
Oh, maybe. Oh, what does he got? He's got a spike?
I think it's a spike.
Oh.
Don Harris took it.
Oh.
Bam! Hits Slash in the head
he's
with it.
Slash with it. Well, that's messed up. Slash isn't even in the match.
If you hit someone in the head with a spike, they're gonna bleed. So what the fuck?
Well, so I would imagine Slash is bleeding probably.
He's
probably doing a blade jump
right there. Uh-oh. Mitchell. The Ark of the Covenant, they're calling it now. Not the Ark of the New Church. Whatever.
What the hell? Yeah, Slash is definitely busted. Oh, he slashed himself pretty good there, Slash.
Yeah, he got hit with a spike.
Yeah, but usually they just do a little cut. It looks like he did a nice one, a nice little gash.
Okay, now we're fighting on the ramp.
They're just brawling, really.
Yeah, they're just throwing each other around. Yeah, that's what I was about to say a couple minutes ago.
Has there been a wrestling move yet?
No.
Aside from that big boot, but that's not really a move. It's not like a wrestling move.
It's like a strike, so no. Oh, Malice going to get another chair.
This would be 2.5 points in the Dupp Cup.
Oh boy, I can see where this is going. Oh, never mind.
No.
Oh!
Oh, Mitchell just got hit with a big boot.
And he threw the Ark of the New Church, and the way Mitchell sold that big boot was hilarious.
Yeah. Is Mitchell...
It's all over.
Oh, Mitchell's all over his face. He's drowning in his own blood. Come on. That's a stretch.
It's the red. He's got the red.
He's got this red liquid on him.
Hey, we're in the ring. Irish whips, ducks the clothesline. Malice comes back, and Don Harris did like a...
Well, you can't win by pin here, Don. There you go. He is definitely bleeding.
You can't deny that one.
Okay, here's the thing. I said a while back, I thought he was bleeding on the aisleway. I wonder if he was bleeding this entire time.
That's a good point.
How did that even happen?
Don't know, but I'm glad they called it.
Oh my
I was
God.
afraid they were going to try to...
Malice just hit him with a stiff knee to the head.
He's probably like, why'd you fuck up that match, you dumb shit?
Oh, see, now Don put his hands up on the chair shot. That was weak.
He's a piece of shit.
That is so bizarre. He just started bleeding out of nowhere. I didn't even see anything happen.
I wonder if it was the chair shot, because Malice brought that chair back.
Oh, maybe.
And here we go. Big choke slam.
Choke slam. Malice.
Don is like, Don West is like, the match is over.
Well, Don Harris, the #1 babyface in the company, just took his first loss here.
Oh, Mitchell says, you are the weak, for they shall inherit nothing.
Oh, that's a pool
Oh my
of blood.
God. Desecration.
Slash is taunting the fans. He's busted open as well. Oh, yo. Hey, Goldilocks.
Hey, speaking of Goldilocks, our bonus episode of the Goldilocks will be dropping this Tuesday, if you're listening to this on Friday. And here comes Sonny Siaki.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I haven't seen Ricky Sipo. Sonny Siaki.
Left.
Oh, Sonny Siaki has left the interview. Hey, Bob, fun fact. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Bruce.
Miss TNA, Bruce just walked in. He wants to get Taylor Vaughn's comments on last week's match, and now she's throwing him in the shower?
What the fuck is going on?
Get her off me.
Who are those other women?
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Evening
No.
gown match tonight for Miss
Okay,
TNA.
So they're having a match tonight. Oh, an evening gown match.
AJ Styles is beating up Low Ki.
Wow, Styles is such a heel. Wait,
They're
aren't
in
they?
the women's locker room.
I'm just going to say that.
Wait, where do the women go? What the fuck? Low Ki was hanging from the ceiling.
Wait.
Oh, it's a trash can. I hope Puppet wasn't in there.
If they put someone's head in the toilet and their shit, they're going to get 3 points. No. Okay, so that was a lot.
Dallas, that should be the thing. That should be the Dupp Cup should be for every single match.
Okay, here comes Ricky Steamboat. Looks like we got Apollo versus Jeff Jarrett up next, number one contenders match.
Oh my God! So we still got the evening gown match too? Wow, we are so lucky today. I feel so blessed to have all this stuff. Yeah, so it looks like we have Jarrett and Apollo right now, and then Bruce and Taylor Vaughn, and then the triple threat main event.
I think that's everything.
We are 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 45 seconds into the pay-per-view. The crowd does not care about Apollo as well. They probably don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. They don't know.
He's got the most generic entrance of all time. I'm going to walk out, stand in the middle, hold my hands up. Walk into the ring, go on the second rope, hold my hands up.
Yeah, it's the basic shit to do. Oh, Goldilocks just retweeted you. She's really excited for our chit chat.
I have not been on, but we are also very excited. And she likes my promo I made.
Look at you. Now you're gonna have to tell her you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, yeah, okay. Like you're not gonna tell her that, or what?
Probably not.
Jarrett getting a babyface reaction here, taking on Apollo. Reverse discrimination promo that did not age well for 2020 standards.
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, it's obviously a heel thing to say, but
yeah, I don't like them. All right, so Jarrett's wearing really ugly tights, by the way. Can I just point those out?
Yeah, this is like his looks like his gear that he won the WCW World Title in.
Maybe it is.
Probably not, but I don't know. Apollo did his little booby dance like he's Lex Luger before they locked up here. So
he is, so
I'm assuming Apollo's gonna win because if you can do the booby dance, you ain't losing.
That's so true. I would really actually like the shock of Apollo winning tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen though.
No.
So Bob, up until this point, have you remembered anything from when you watched this as a child?
Yes. Yeah, I remember, for instance, the Spanish Fly, seeing that for the first time.
Yeah.
I didn't really remember Killings winning the match with like that type of interference. I thought it was like clean. Like the Savant kick there was pretty stupid. I remember the Dupp Cup segment.
Okay.
I even remember. See, now I feel like a lot of 13-year-olds or 12-year-olds, whatever, would have thought all that stuff was funny. I remember being like, "This is stupid." A lot of it was just dumb.
Well, that's okay. Steamboat pulling Apollo off of Jarrett from
fair. He's
tied up in the rope. Yep. A lot of just strikes here,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really interesting. I was just curious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember this match in terms of the quality or anything, but
well, Bob, if you asked me last year who Apollo was, I probably couldn't give you an answer.
Really, atomic drop.
I don't know.
And if I could. I feel like Apollo was supposed to be like a really big deal for these guys to start off. Oh,
kick Jarrett from the apron. Jarrett's down outside the ring. Is Apollo going to go in and go for his senton that he's been doing over the top? Oh nope, he's going to the top rope.
He's on the top rope.
Steamboat's counting him like, you better get down. You're at 4. You only got till 5, and he gets down.
Keep it in the ring. Steamboat's being a freaking. He's kind of being a bummer, enforcing all these rules.
Well, yeah, Jarrett's punching him outside the ring now, but then they'll both slide back in. But yeah, Steamboat, he was wrestled in the days. If you got thrown over the top, it was a DQ. So keep it in the ring.
Oh.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Sit-out powerbomb. We're like, almost looked like a sit-out spine buster, but I guess it was more of a powerbomb.
It was nice though. I did like it.
Yeah. Well,
oh.
Roll up out of the corner. 1, 2. But Jarrett kicks out. Now remember, I believe, didn't I say these guys wrestled in Puerto Rico?
I want to say you did.
And I believe Apollo won that match. So
maybe this is the favor match. Who knows?
That's what I was thinking. If Jarrett were to win, it's like, hey man, I put you over in your town. You got to put me over in my town.
In my town, absolutely.
But unfortunately for Apollo, there's probably a lot more people watching this TNA show than there was IWA Puerto Rico. Well, maybe a lot of people in Puerto Rico were watching it, I guess. Jarrett just sends him into the ring steps. I missed the guy with the flame t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, your favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, those two in the front row have both the black and white and the color TNA shirt. One of them have to listen to this show. If that's you, you live in Nashville, Tennessee. I even got connections in Nashville. My girlfriend's dad lives close. You can send it to him, and he can mail it to me.
Oh, nice. You're very determined to get that.
Dude, I've been looking. Actually, I would tell you something off air I'm going to buy, but I don't want to say it in case someone buys it before I do.
That's smart.
It's actually not super exciting, but I'm really excited about it, and it's pretty cheap. So
I'll tell you all that matters, as long as you're excited about it. Is Apollo busted open?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Tanae's pointing at him. He's opened up. Look at
Steamboat just ran up with his arms in the air like, nope.
Look at Steamboat throws Apollo back in the ring.
What is going on with Steamboat? He's just throwing people in the ring and screwing them over. He did that to Shamrock, and he lost the belt.
So I didn't mention it because I didn't think it was really of note, but in the Observer they mentioned how dare they try to tease Steamboat turning heel? He's one of the only guys who's never been heel before, because last week the chair shot thing that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that vibe necessarily. It did look like it came off as an accident, but who knows? Maybe Jarrett paid him off. We don't know.
I feel like he's he's being pretty fair about everything. Oh boy, Apollo looks crazy when he's busted open.
Do you know that it's a rule that Apollo does that taunt before he does a strike? I think.
Probably. Maybe it's just something he's so used to that it's ingrained in him.
That's fine. I'm just pointing it out.
Oh, Insecurity by Jarrett. 1, 2. I wonder when we're gonna see Jarrett incorporate the guitar, because I'm pretty sure he does in fact bring to TNA, right? That's the thing.
He does. I just don't know when.
Yeah.
He put it this way. He definitely did by the time I started watching.
Oh, Jarrett crotching Apollo. Tree of Woe.
Boom. Oof. Boom. Couple kicks to the midsection. Punch to the face. Steamboat says, nope, he's in the corner, buddy. Back off. We need to have a boring-ass match, so stop doing that. You need to wrestle like you did with Scott Hall, which is just nothing, and lay around in the ring and do 5 headlocks.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what we want to see.
Irish up off the ropes, reversals. Jarrett comes back, ducks the clothesline, and Apollo kind of looked like he was going to jump open. Jarrett hit his leg and he flipped. That was cool.
Yeah, he's going for a leapfrog, but Jarrett just clipped him on the knee instead. So he's going to go for the figure 4.
Crowd's popping. They're like, yeah, woo, brother, woo.
You would think Jeff Jarrett is a babyface. He's got locked in right in them, kind of in the middle of the ring here.
And, talk about NWA. NWA legends all over use this move. I'm just making fun of Mike today.
Will he give up? I don't know. Probably not.
Okay. He's fading. His shoulders are down, Steamboat. Count. Jesus, I'm getting so mad I'm hitting shit. He's checking him. He's not counting his shoulders, but he's checking his arm.
Is he going to pass out? What happened?
Oh, now he's counting. I don't know what's happening right now. Steamboat's like, yeah, brother, yeah. Everyone start clapping.
Apollo finally counters.
Jarrett off the rope. Oh, he crotches himself on the second.
That's your favorite move.
Nope. Hey, punch. Block, punch. Come on, Jarrett. Fall down. 2 punches. You got to fall down. Okay, he puts him in the corner, and never mind. Throws him off the rope. A reversal again, and a tornado DDT.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting that from Apollo.
No, I thought they were going to do the same series they just did a minute ago, to be honest.
Yeah. They're both laid out, exhausted. Steamboat following the rules, and he's counting. Now, how do you feel about having a first blood match and then the next match a guy bleeds?
Yeah, it's silly. Like, why are you doing that?
Kind of kills the gimmick match, doesn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, Apollo ducks, hammers away like he's Hulk Hogan. Oh, clothesline.
Throws him into the other corner. Running clothesline again. The whiplash effect. And he climbs up. He's going to hit his 10 punches. He's hit at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. He should have did his taunt. And then hit the 10th one.
It probably didn't have the same impact since he didn't do it. Oh, what is Apollo doing? He ducked a right hand or something. Ducks a clothesline, boot to the stomach. Went for like a stunner, but Jarrett countered savant kick, but he did the taunt that time. Apollo 1, 2. Jarrett gets his foot on the bottom rope. Apollo thinks he's won. But Steamboat's telling him you didn't win. Apollo's like, what are you talking about, Ricky? You counted to 3. And Steamboat
My freaking foot was on the rope, brother.
Yeah, Steamboat's like, I don't know how to count to 3. Okay. Jarrett counters. Doug misses a right hand. German suplex by Apollo. 1, 2, 3.
What?
You have to be kidding me.
What?
Dallas, why can't they do good finishes?
Okay, so he was counting to 3.
Oh my god.
Wait a second, Bob.
Yeah, you didn't see what happened?
I was just really confused. Okay.
So Apollo did a German suplex, which is a bridging suplex. Steamboat is counting 1, 2, and then Jarrett clearly gets his shoulder up. Steamboat looks for like a second and a half.
Yeah.
And then counts 3, and then counts to 3.
I don't know.
Jarrett got his shoulder up. Apollo didn't. Jarrett wins.
Okay, so what I just thought happened,
Apollo's
and I don't know why I thought this. Yeah, Apollo's pissed. Wait, Steamboat's on the microphone. Hold on. The crowd's not happy either. He's like, Apollo, I have no problem with you. Jarrett got his shoulder up, though. He said he's going to talk to Apollo in the back. He's like, yeah, I want to talk now. He's grabbing Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat.
Security has nightsticks.
What the hell? Since when do they have weapons?
They also came out before anything happened.
What is going on? No.
He got his shoulder on.
You didn't give him the title shot. You gave him an opportunity for a title shot, and then you didn't win. Or he did give him a shot for the title, and then he took it back, and then he lost the match.
Security has nightsticks. What the hell?
That's bizarre. Is it because they got beat up like 5 weeks in a row, and now they have weapons? This is unbelievable.
So Jeff Jarrett versus The Truth eventually. Is it next week? Let's find out. Is he going to tell us?
No, I doubt it.
2 weeks? You won that match, Jarrett.
Is Steamboat like not good at promos right now? What is going on? He's a man of his word. What is he doing? He's a man of his word. He's going to give Jarrett something. Did he lose his train of thought? Yeah, he did.
He's going to give him the truth. The truth is you suck.
What?
Oh, hold on a second. He said he'd give him the truth, but he never said it was going to be an NWA World Heavyweight Title match.
What the fuck?
Oh, the crowd turned on Steamboat. They're chanting Steamboat sucks. What the world?
What?
What the hell? Why? Jeff Jarrett and Ron Killings versus Jerry Lynn and AJ Styles for the tag team titles next week. He's like, okay.
Steamboat's like, okay, bring the chair. Smash it over my head. I don't care.
And here comes the nightstick security again. The belly clubs, as Mike Tenay calls them.
What in the world?
I'm so confused. Oh, Bob, look at that shirt. Okay.
I get it. You love it. That is so bizarre to me.
As I was saying, Bob, I don't know why, because I know that they've done that finish before. I don't know what happened to me, but I was like, oh, he pinned Jarrett and Steamboat just kept counting even though he had his shoulder up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jarrett just yelled at Don West and Mike Tenay. He's pissed.
I feel like Steamboat said like JT or something.
So did
he didn't say like AJ, right? Or something like that. People are just yelling behind Don West. They're losing their mind. Yeah. They've definitely taken advantage of the alcohol at the fairgrounds. All right. I don't know how I feel about that. So you're having really two tag teams that aren't tag teams wrestling for the tag team titles.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I'm not a fan.
It's unheard of. Mike Tenay said he never expected it when he said he'd give him the truth. And you know what? Neither did I, because I didn't want it.
I think that Ron Killings is about to become the second man to have 2 championships.
Dude, if he does, I'm going to lose my mind.
through 9 weeks.
Okay,
that's
to the ring.
Happening. This is the Miss TNA.
Girls, girls, girls.
It's a good song.
I actually do.
For Bruce.
No,
wait,
it's Taylor Vaughn.
Is it Taylor Vaughn?
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, she's got her evening gown on. Get ready.
And nobody fucking cares. She's like, oh, cheer for me. And everybody's like, no.
Look at all the kids like, high five me. I don't know who you are, but.
I could walk down the aisle and have
my God.
people that know who I am.
Did you just see the signs that she just walked by? It said, we like wrestling. And then the second sign said, where is it? Holy crap.
Whoops.
I'm excited to see Bruce in a dress. That's going to be fun.
Is he really? Oh, yeah, I guess he would be in the evening.
Push. Hell yeah. Look at this.
Hell yeah.
He's got a wig on, too.
Oh, my Lord.
I'll tell you what. This dude, he does some shit.
I like Alan Funk.
I'm a fan. I really like him.
He definitely plays the part well.
See, there it is.
I just saw it, yeah.
Wow, he's beautiful.
I'm surprised no one took those signs away. Or at least where is it?
I don't know if they really took signs away back in the day like this, did they?
Well, I know in WWF they would. Same with like WCW. I remember I think on WCW Nitro there was like a China is a transsexual sign or something like that, and I know they took it away. Which was weird because it was Nitro, not Raw. But maybe they're just like, hey, that's kind of rude. So
I mean that's pretty bad. Oh wait, Bruce is taking the wig off. What the hell? I wanted to just have him wrestle in it.
That's half of his wardrobe. So my understanding, right, for an evening gown is you just have to take it off. Shit. Is that really what it is, or what?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
This is ridiculous already.
All right, so Bruce ran to the corner. Taylor Vaughn moved. Now she just gave him like an atomic drop. Goes for a clothesline. Bruce ducks, goes behind, and they reverse. Oh. Taylor Vaughn about to go for a back suplex. Oh nope, just kidding. Another atomic drop. Bruce has
stupid.
Bruce has like tights on too, which is funny. Oh, back scratch. It's a cat fight.
That would feel good for me.
Oh, Bruce slaps her, and she slaps Bruce. Bruce is making Taylor Vaughn look like $1 million with the way he's selling.
Which is like surprise. Oh,
God. Stiff kitchen sink to Taylor Vaughn.
A little bit.
And picks her up, going for a suplex. Holds her up, stalling.
And you were saying that she's not a wrestler, right?
I don't think she was she? She's a BB in WWF.
I mean, she might have wrestled like one match or maybe like bikini stuff.
Okay, bikini stuff.
Yeah,
Bikini
that
stuff
doesn't
and
really
wrestling
count.
are two separate things.
And she was married, or she was with Hardcore Holly, right? Is that what we?
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
All right.
I
thought she was like married to him or something.
Let me see what I can look up for you while this awesome match is going on.
Oh, Bruce just slammed her down to the mat face first to counter a head scissors attempt. At least I think it was a head scissors attempt. Oh, now he's going for the gown here.
He's carefully taking it off.
Yeah. Slowly pulling it up. Now, if he were to spank her and she were to like it, he would lose
5 points.
5 points in the Dupp Cup.
The pony.
So he just won. Wow.
Oh, he's so disgusted.
He's acting like he's grossed out.
That's awesome.
That's good stuff.
Well, I barely had time to look anything up here.
I was going to say, Taylor Vaughn just jobbed out again to Bruce.
Hold on a second. Dude, I did not know this.
What?
This is probably not mind-blowing to you, but to me, this is mind-blowing. So, Taylor Vaughn, or Kathy Dingman, she turned up as Papaya in WCW with red hair as the on-screen wife and valet of Kwee-Wee. She only appeared twice as this character.
Didn't you've already mentioned that before?
Did I?
Yeah.
Well,
and you're like, oh, I remember her. That was like on the first show or whatever.
I think I remember it, but like I didn't make that connection. Oh, Bruce says he wants to make sure everyone's happy, so it looks like he is going to take his evening gown off.
All right, great. So he's just going to have his wrestling gear on.
Oh yeah, look at him.
Right? Or is he? He's not going to have like underwear on, is he?
Does
he have a thong on?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I hope they paid him good.
That is hilarious.
I'm dead right now. What in the world is happening?
This is insane.
Crowd hates this. It's awesome. Wow, okay. Getting the tight shot. I really like
that, dude, that's gotta be one of your posts. It's just his ass cheeks.
I don't know if I can go that close.
Who is this? Is this Bruce or is this Taylor Vaughn? Find out.
Find out on our newest episode.
Oh my god. Oh, Don West is going on his pitch here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit. What is he talking about? Yes.
So Don West is doing his pitch again.
Yeah. Yes. Vodka. He's hyping up the tag match we just heard that was happening. He's got merch. Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Brand new shirt. AJ Styles shirt.
$19.99. If someone has this shirt in an adult medium, I'll pay you $39.99.
Whoa, man.
I'll double it.
You can't negotiate against yourself.
Oh, what is this? The real collectible. See, Bob.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm sure that it's available somewhere.
If you oh my god, he threw it in the crowd. There's a hat.
You know what? Here, let me look this up. You're not really good at finding stuff.
That's not true.
That is pretty sure.
I found that shirt, but it wasn't my size. If it was my size, I would have paid the outrageous price for it. Actually, I haven't searched the AJ Styles one, so give me a break.
TNA. All right, let's see.
Okay, Bob. X Division Championship match. We are an hour, 37, 18, 19, 20 seconds here. I think this is going to bring us right to the end.
Sure looks like we are 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 29 seconds in.
Thanks, Bob. I just did that.
No, you didn't.
I literally just said where we are as they showed the graphic.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm busy finding this shirt for you, dude. I think this is impossible to find.
Told you.
Well, I mean, eBay.
What the hell?
It didn't help me out.
What is this? So Low Ki just came out. Oh, wait a second.
Jerry Lynn.
It's AJ Styles' theme song.
Jerry Lynn took it over.
Born and raised in the USA.
What the fuck?
Jerry Lynn should not be coming out to this song.
Well, you know what? Maybe this was Jerry Lynn's theme music the whole time. We didn't know it. Which could be true. All right. So I just did AJ Styles TNA 2002 t-shirt. I am seeing absolutely fucking nothing.
I told you. Oh, look at AJ Styles coming out with the beanie on because he's pissed. Oh, wait, it's not a beanie. It's like a head wrap thing.
Yeah, it's like a head wrap. Must be cold. It is August in Tennessee. So.
He's got his heel song. Weight limits? No limits.
Doing it with style.
I thought it said doing it with AJ because it says AJ in between the X there, but.
Yeah, you would think that.
Okay, Bob. I'm hoping this match blows my fucking mind. So let's see what happens.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we need to have a classic to end this because that the last, I don't know,
40 minutes,
55 minutes or so, have sucked.
Okay, so Lynn and Low Ki lock up Styles, watches. He's like, I ain't wrestling, just kidding. And then they both turn to him, hit him.
So now why AJ should just have left the ring.
Off the ropes, tosses him up, lands on his stomach, and then punch. So
AJ's been the champion since the second show, right?
Since pay-per-view number 2.
Okay.
It's time. He can lose it.
It's been a freaking not even a month. Well, not even 2 months.
Ken Shamrock?
A month and a week.
Ken Shamrock just lost.
As well.
And he was it since the first show.
That's true. That's a good point. I think Jerry Lynn's gonna win this. I really do. Low Ki just seems to be like shoehorned into this. Seems kind of weird. Drop kicks Lynn on the knee.
And boom, those nasty kicks. Lynn's like, give me more.
Oh, Lynn's like, fuck you, man. That doesn't even hurt.
And another one. Oh, he catches it though. Oh, it's Styles with an enziguri. And clothesline Styles. Hey, speaking of Jerry Lynn, he retweeted us like 2 times this week, and I just can't say how happy I am about that because Jerry Lynn is the man.
He's a legend. Pummeling AJ Styles. Stomps on him. You know what? I see that's the most annoying thing about that is that these guys being tag champions. They're always like, oh, he's beating up his tag team partner.
It is crazy because we don't have any tag teams that have been trying to go for the titles.
No, and they hate each other. They've hated each other since like the first time they wrestled. Oh, Low Ki.
Lynn is behind Styles. They duck down, yeah, and then they did that. That was nice.
Oh, cradle him.
Nope.
Wait.
The Gordy special.
Yeah, Gory special.
Gory special, whatever. Spinning him. Is he going to do it? Just kidding. Low Ki drop kicks him. What?
Wow.
Crowd's chanting already.
Yeah, they're going nuts for all 500 of them. Don West thinks that Low Ki has a lot to prove tonight. Does he, though? He's the Ring of Honor heavyweight champion. I'm surprised they haven't mentioned that.
Me too. Well, remember, Tanay was getting heat for mentioning other companies.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Boom.
Oh. That was a stiff shot.
So don't you think that Low Ki's looking 10 pounds lighter about right now? Boom.
Well, I don't know.
I'm just joking.
I know you are just kidding, but this guy is like a toothpick anyway.
Oh, Styles Irish whip. Low Ki holds the ropes when he goes, pop up. Hurricane Rana.
Low Ki probably should hang out with Elix Skipper and find out what he's been doing.
Yeah, he should. Oh, look at that.
Styles had him in a torture rack and then dropped him over his knee face first. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was nice. Oh.
Standing spin kick. Jerry Lynn just decks AJ from behind. I kind of wish this was just AJ and Jerry. See, now he should be able to low blow him and not have to worry about getting DQ'd, right?
Yeah, probably.
So a little swinging neck breaker there by AJ. Stomp to the forehead. Drops Ki with a right hand. The champion is in control. We'll be right back after this commercial break. If this was on television.
And we're back.
That's what happened. We're back, and nothing has changed. You didn't miss a damn thing in the last 3 minutes.
He's just doing a couple punches and a couple slaps to the bros. And pop up. And,
Oh. That was not a power bomb.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was waiting to hear what he was going to call it. And then saying a power bomb, come on.
AJ tried doing a Hurricanrana, and then Jerry kind of countered it with like a face buster.
Yeah,
Not a fucking power bomb. Come on, Tanae. You got to really step up your game. Oh, phew. Lynn ducked a right hand and then got kicked right in the face by Low Ki. Low Ki, Low Ki, Low Ki. And Lynn dumps Ki to the apron and is kicked again. And there's my leg drop over the middle rope, baby. That's number one. He's going to have to do it to AJ too, probably.
Oh, yeah.
I had a guess. Oh, Lynn ducking a clothesline. Ki slingshots in, takes Lynn over. Lynn German suplexes AJ, and that was almost a double pin. I don't know who the hell would have won that one, technically.
Yeah, that was cool.
You know what? That would have been hilarious if they were like, oh, Jerry Lynn and Low Ki both win. They're both the X Division champion.
I would have said it had to have been Low Ki because he was the furthest most. So he was technically on top of both if they were all pinning each other.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't know if TNA would think like that.
No, absolutely not.
They would probably just consider it a draw and then AJ win, despite being one of the guys that was pinned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Low Ki with more chops, and Lynn fires back, but Ki's like, no, fuck you. No, fuck you, man. That hurts. This is going to hurt you more than me. And he drops Lynn. That's like a tennis match, but with chops.
Styles drops Low Ki on the middle rope, and then more hitting him, and grabs him from behind, reverses the German, picks Low Ki up, and whoa, roll through.
Wow. Oh, no. Oh, he's got the Dragon Sleeper.
The Dragon Clutch.
Excuse me.
It's different because it's Low Ki.
I get it, but I'm an Ultimo Dragon fan, so that's the Dragon fucking Sleeper.
I don't blame you. And Jerry Lynn coming. Nope. Low Ki pushes his foot away.
Oh, he just pushed him away?
Don't know, but he couldn't lock this in good on Jerry Lynn before with the bite of the dragon on the rope. That's right. Oh, now he called it a Dragon Sleeper. Sorry,
it is a Dragon Sleeper.
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
No, it's not Don. DDT by Lynn to get out of it. He's going to go for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Jake Roberts is pissed.
Oh. I was like, wait, because there's a 2 count. Lots of kicking each other in this match. Like, we're still early. But
yeah, I mean, this has been okay so far, I guess, but I don't know what I was really expecting in terms of, like, quality here. Or, like, how they would kind of structure it.
Whoa, AJ backflips off the chest of Lynn. Lynn moves out of the corner. Now Styles is in the corner, and he puts him up on the top rope. Bam. Punches him in the head. Oh. Top rope DDT.
Yeah, an elevated top rope DDT.
Yeah, that was a big one.
But Ki makes the save because he's a nice guy. But he also probably wants to be the X Division champion, so. Snap suplex on Jerry Lynn. Float over. And he gets a 2 count. Come on, Armstrong. Count to 3. I know you didn't win a lot of matches, but you know what? Help a brother out. Oh. God.
Chops.
See, that's the one thing. If I were to be a wrestler, I'd probably be like, brother, don't chop me.
Good luck, dude.
That fucking hurts. Ki just kicked Styles right in the face.
Low Ki. We're all chanting. Low Ki. Crowd definitely wants Low Ki to win this, I feel like.
Yeah, like overwhelmingly. No one's chanting Jerry or AJ. And I feel like usually they do that.
I feel like 2. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So Low Ki's definitely the fan favorite. Look at that.
Ooh.
Double underhook.
Up on a suplex. But Jerry Lynn breaks it up.
With a nasty elbow.
Don.
You
You almost have to take both guys out. No shit. Come on, Don.
That's funny.
You almost have to like make sure the other guy's not around so you can win.
Styles catches the kick. Oh,
he actually hit it.
Yeah, that was cool.
Wow.
Okay, so Styles went to kick Lynn. Lynn grabbed the foot. He flipped Styles backwards, and then he caught Low Ki in the like moonsault DDT he does. Then he went for the pin. Jerry Lynn gives him a solid leg drop on the back of the head. That was nice.
So I know what the problem is now when he does the springboard off the ropes. It's because the guy taking the move isn't close enough because Ki was really close to that.
It makes sense.
So yeah, he's not jumped. They're too far away.
Lynn gets pushed off the second rope. Low Ki's up on the top. Styles hits Low Ki. A couple punches and slapping some slaps and bows with the boys. Boom, 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 boom.
Styles
boom,
pummeling Low Ki.
Okay, we're going to get the classic 3-way move.
Well, you know it. Jerry Lynn probably going to do a power bomb here in a minute.
Actually, I'm a little... Oh!
Yep. Springboard sunset flip.
He pinned Styles and
He almost pinned Styles after Styles superplexed Ki.
Crowd's going nuts. Look at that Jerry Lynn sign with silver spray paint. Beautiful.
Yeah. Probably did that in the parking lot.
This is pure, total, nonstop action, except for when Taylor Vaughn and Bruce have a dress match.
An evening gown match.
Same idea. Okay. And, he's rolling him up.
1,
and
2. Oh, Ki's got a cover on Styles.
Oh.
Styles got a cover on Ki.
And
backside by Lynn. But then Styles comes over, sunset float. That's a 2 count.
He did the leg clap. Boom.
Yeah, it works every time.
Crowd's cheering. They warmed up for this one.
Ki with a kick right on Lynn's jaw.
Off the rope. He's pinning him. Styles is kind of sitting there. Oh,
he caught Ki on the kick out by Lynn, and he's going for the Styles clash, but Jerry Lynn cuts him off with the right hand.
Holy crap.
I would have let him hit the move and then pin Ki myself.
Right.
Trading right hand. Styles stumbling around. Now they're all beating each other up with right hands.
Holy crap.
Styles, well, he would have actually hit that springboard reverse DDT, but they caught him and he got rammed into the corner.
That was a nice catch.
Yeah. That would have helped out his percentage really well to hit it on 2 people at once.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, he's got locked in. Now, this is a triple threat match. This should be allowed.
I agree.
But the referee's counting like it doesn't. Oh, Lynn with a drop kick.
The hanging dragon, Tanay called it.
It's a dragon sleeper upside down. God damn it.
The tree of woe with a dragon sleeper upside down.
The crowd is really persistent with this TNA chant. Jerry Lynn on the hunt, looking like he might win the X Division Championship for the first time in his career.
And here we go. Into the corner.
Runs into a boot, does Low Ki. Lynn is on the middle rope. Tornado DDT.
Oh.
Nope. Psych. He puts him on the apron. Oh, I put him in the dragon sleeper in the ropes.
This is the bite of the dragon.
Okay, whatever. It's the same goddamn
thing.
Ow!
Oh,
Styles the springboard moonsault on Low Ki. 1, 2. Oh, Lynn with the slingshot splash on Ki as Styles move out of the way. Oh, man. Trying to go for a suplex. Oh, Styles with a neck breaker to counter a suplex. 1, 2. Lynn kicks out.
Oh, kick out at 2.
Wow. I mean, this is good action, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Key Crusher 99.
Can you hit it?
Nope.
No. Styles counters. Wait.
No
way. Counters a Hurricane. Styles clash. 1, 2.
Oh
Styles
man,
kicks out.
I thought he was about to win it right there.
That would have been awesome.
I mean, Jerry Lynn not moving really got me there.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Lynn hit the key crusher on Low Ki.
2.
Oh,
You gotta hook the leg, man.
That's why he didn't get it. He would have.
Well, that means that AJ's gonna hit the cradle on Lynn then, right?
He's got to. Or is Lynn gonna hit the cradle? He's calling
cradle
for
on AJ. Can he hit it?
Oh, nope.
Oh.
And he reverses it, and now he looks like, is he gonna hit it?
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh.
Straight up pod driver. Lynn sold that pretty good. Oh.
Nice.
Wow. This has been pretty. This is an enjoyable match.
Yeah, it doesn't look like many fans are sitting right now. By the way, most of them are standing up.
Yep.
Yep, Tanae just said it too. Don't say everyone, Tanae. That's not true. Oh.
Oh, he just knocked out the referee.
Yeah. So Jerry Lynn and Styles.
Typical referee, never being able to move out of the way.
I know. Holy crap! Throwing Low Ki over the top.
To the floor.
Styles off the rope, ducks the clothesline, and kind of a double crossbody to each other, but Styles kind of rolled out of the ring weird.
Yeah, Lynn's laid out. Well, he was laid out. Now Lynn's moving around. What is... Oh, AJ's got a chair. That's 2.5 points if he uses it. So he's got to give it to a fan, and then he can hit him.
Referee's down, as if there's disqualification in a triple threat match.
There is not.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. God, they love doing chair shots. What was that?
What was he just doing?
I don't know, but he just did a weird dance move. Wait.
Hold on. Styles is being cocky. He's climbing to the top, but Low Ki's pinning Styles, or Lynn. Spinal tap.
What?
What?
Did that not break up the cover?
No, because he was knocked out on top of Lynn still. Okay, so Low Ki's your new X Division champion.
What the fuck?
I gotta say, dude, endings of this show have really,
I know, Eric Bischoff has always said, in WCW, that was their one weakness, was not being able to put together a good finish. That appears to be the case here in TNA.
It's seemingly
What in the hell was that? He comes in, pins Lynn, and then Styles hits a spiral tap, but not to a point where Ki would have been on. But he broke up the cover.
Jesus Christ. We're in the back.
God damn it. Jeff Jarrett again?
He's being held back with security. He wants the title shot right now. Truth says, let's do it. Well, guess what? We're out of time. The tape machines are rolling.
I guess they're not friends. Oh, Styles beating up Lynn. These guys are tag team partners. Neither team are friends. Is that what the whole storyline is here? Neither team likes each other?
Yes.
Oh, Lynn with a middle bulldog. See, now this is funny. Now it's like, hey, sure, Low Ki won, but no one cares. Everybody cares about Lynn and Styles.
And here comes Jarrett. And
that is a child. That is a child right there. That security guy is a 15-year-old kid.
It's 15-year-old Bob, who's taller than Jeff Jarrett.
Dallas, for real. That's got to be a 15-year-old kid, right? I'm serious.
Okay, here's Jarrett.
What
and here comes the Round the Truth. Guys, we're out of time. The tape machines are rolling. We gotta go. We'll see you next week. And we go off the air. We went an hour 57 and 22 seconds there, Bob.
That's like the longest one we've dealt with so far, it seems like. They took really almost the whole 2 hours.
Okay, so I wanted to like it, the whole show overall, but I cannot give that show a thumbs up.
Okay, so the opening 6-man, that was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That was pretty good. Killings winning the championship. I certainly didn't expect it when I was 13. And then seeing it now and how it played out, I mean, the finish was atrocious. The Dupp Cup stuff took forever.
And was bad.
It was pretty bad. First blood match, just a brawl. Not that great.
Which, I mean, okay, first blood match, I wanted to hate that more than I did, I think.
Yeah.
So I'll give it, compared to some of this other stuff. Continue.
And then Jarrett and Apollo with Steamboat as the referee. Horrible finish. Another, like a really bad finish again with the whole, got his shoulder up before
really
Apollo
bad finish.
did it.
Really bad.
But, I mean, the action was like okay, I guess. But not anything special. Bruce and Vaughn, I mean, that was like a minute and a half of nothing. Filler,
Which,
really.
you know what? At least I'll give them credit there, too. They've done it in the previous weeks, too. At least that they're keeping real short.
Yes.
So I'll give them that. I can deal with that.
And then the main event was Styles, Ki, and Lynn here with Ki winning the X Division Championship. The match is good. The finish, though, so bad. I don't understand the inability with these finishes.
I don't know. I'm curious if this is going to be a trend that we're going to keep seeing, like 4 out of 5 matches, we'll say hypothetically, have a bad ending, and then it's like, well, that's going to ruin it, though.
Yeah. So there's like 2 good matches, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But really, aside, I mean, the 6-man tag, I guess the finish was fine. I mean, there wasn't really, that I remember there being anything like bad. But every other match that maybe had interest or, could have been good, the finish was just so bad that it just takes you out of it.
Yeah, I agree with that. And so, like, that's a bummer. Like, it definitely sucks.
Yeah, that is the definition of a bummer. So unfortunately, 13-year-old Bob, maybe I liked it, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, this was fun. I can't wait to watch more. I can't remember, but watching it here and now, I'm gonna have to say that I'm gonna give that one a thumbs down.
Yeah, I think I got to agree, man.
If they could improve the finishes on 2 of the matches, it's probably like in the middle, maybe slightly going up. But to not be able to produce logical finishes,
yeah,
kind of dooms them for me.
I agree with that. So if Apollo Jarrett had a better ending and that last match had a better finish too, I'd probably at least put this in the middle.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
At least. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week. We know of, it seems like, 1 match. Which is the Tag Team Championship with Styles and Lynn defending against Ron Killings and Jeff Jarrett, which
I'm not looking forward to that, just because the whole storyline here is, well, the tag champions don't like each other and Jarrett and Killings don't like each other. What's going to happen?
Yeah, so if that match doesn't break down, then what's the point of it? I feel like it's got to literally just implode. If there's ever a match I don't want to have a finish, I feel like it's that, because I don't want that to end in a good way, because they all hate each other. Why should they have a match that works out?
Right. So here's the thing. So let's say Styles and Lynn were to retain the championship by like pin or something. Which one are they going to pin, Jarrett or Killings? I wouldn't job out Killings right now.
No way. And Jarrett ain't gonna. So
no way.
So this is the problem. Styles has the X Division title off of him now. I don't know if I would have done that yet, but I agree. We kind of got to get shit away from him. So you got that off of him. We need to get the tag team titles off of these guys. Like, I think ASAP. However, the Truth and Jarrett are not those people. No. I do not want to see another double champion in a company that hasn't even had 10 shows yet. I just cannot see that. So
no, absolutely not.
And I think there's either going to be a disqualification, or Styles and Lynn are going to have to retain, and I don't know why, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if that's the match they're trying to sell a pay-per-view with,
yeah, like I'm not really inclined to like want to watch it next week. Yeah. Like if I had 10, like if they were trying to get me to spend $10, I'd probably be like, I might hold off this time.
Exactly.
Like, for sure. Like exactly. This week, obviously, as it happened, I paid for it, and I didn't really know what was going on. But I think I still, before going into it, I would have paid for it. And then, being 31 and watching, I probably would be like, wow, I just wasted $10. Because again, sure, the X Division main event is a good match, but you're left dissatisfied with the finish. You're just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
So it kind of just takes it all away.
And it's another show where they just brawled off the air, which I get why they do, but like, don't do it every show. Come on.
And it's always Jarrett.
Always Jarrett. If Jarrett isn't the last and the first person you see, it ain't a TNA show.
No, yeah, something's up.
Well, I don't have anything else about this show, Bob, but
I don't either.
Before we go off the air, I just want to remind everyone, we do have a bonus episode that is going up this Tuesday. If you're listening on Friday, we are going to be talking with Goldilocks, who was obviously a former backstage interview and a manager for TNA. So we're really looking forward to that. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Cross the Line TNA, on Facebook at TNA Cross the Line Pod, and be sure to spread the word. Continue to give us feedback, leave reviews, etc., etc.
Yeah, your help is greatly appreciated. Any kind of reviews and feedback, we'll take it very well, unless it's rude, and then I will be super upset, and I might tell my mom, and then she'll be pissed off too. And she works for a federal business, so she might make sure that some of your shit goes missing. So,
awesome.
You better watch out. But in the meantime, Dallas and I are going to regroup, and then a week from now we will be back with episode 9. Hopefully we can get our enthusiasm back to a proper level. For Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
Whenever I walk, intimidated, whipped up, big black, incredible Hulk. Still top rated #1. My little boy told me that I was better than a Pokemon. Never proclaimed that ever said I'm really dangerous. Anybody that know me, say I can't stop. It's robbing it, especially if it's pack, I jam it. Booty me in the gut and body slam. God damn it. What's my name? What's my name? Hush. Let the people tell ya, it's the K-Rush. K-Rush, come lose some things. Did it once before and I'ma do it again. What's my name? What's my name? Hush. Y'all inserted, it's been inverted, and lyrically well worded. I'm reaching them all now, no longer waiting, while y'all be still debating. Full of the shit that cause constipation. Scoping them all out, taking aim. Take the ring sucker, the little shit that fucked up the game. Much wiser, older, individuals told me. Remember what they showed me, took time to mold me. Now I'm unstoppable, tell me, can you believe that? Change the real track, what's my name, picture that? What's my name? Hush, tell ya, it's the K-Rush, K-Rush, don't lose things. What's my name? Hush. Tell ya, it's K-Rush, K-Rush, don't lose things. Did it once before and I'ma do it again. What's my name? What's my name? Hush. Tell ya, it's K-Rush, K-Rush, don't lose things. Did it once before and I'ma do it again. Most of them are thinking I'm insane. But don't forget what the man said. What did it say? Bring the pain, bring it in, baby, bring it a question. Being a suggestion, y'all folks won't stop nassing. Just like I said, it's on your job. Here you be 10 seconds away from getting his head cracked hard. Jumping till I can't be touched. People say I'm too much. I used to like to do the double dutch double. It was time to hit ya, double dutch with ya. It only takes one to get with ya. Don't know why the hell I got released. Back to the streets, all my boys in the locker room, peace. Hush, people tell ya, it's K-Rush, K-Rush, come lose things. Did it once before and I'ma do it again. What's my name? What's my name? Hush, people tell ya, it's K-Rush, K-Rush, come lose things. I did it once before and I'ma do it again. What's my name? What's my name? Hush, people tell ya, it's K-Rush, K-Rush, come lose things. Did it once before and I'ma do it again. What's my name? Hush, people tell ya, K-Rush, come lose things. Did it once before and I'ma do it again. What's my name? What's my name? Hush, K-Rush, all my boys in locker room. Y'all know what? K-Rush, Keep them moves banging. Y'all get that money. Y'all know what time it is back then. Let the artist play the artist.